video maintains strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of similar quality.
Okay, welcome everybody to the Online Gaming Group. We're glad you guys could join us for episode 3 of Atavar Rebirth. Woo-hoo. So, before we get into the game, as always, we got to give a shout out to our sponsors. So, shout out to Critical Hit Gaming Supplies. Go check out their website at criticalhitgaming.com and make sure if you see something you like and you decide to buy, use discount code TOGG15 at the checkout in order to get 15% off your purchase. Also check out FanRoll. They got some amazing stuff, and if you use the link, all the links will be provided in the description of this video. If you use the link for FanRoll and you decide to buy something, well, using our link will help support our channel, which we greatly appreciate. And last but not least, Dubby!
What's that?
I was waiting for it. It is an energy drink for gamers that is really cool. It's got a lot of great flavors. Like
what, Jason?
Excellent question.
Please tell me more.
Like this right here, which is grapefruit citrus. This is one of the hydro blends. Oscar over there, he has got the Japanese yuzu, which is also very, very good. And we got all sorts. I'm actually drinking the dub sauce flavor right now. All excellent flavors. And if you use our link and when you're on the site, you use discount code TOGG, you'll get 10% off your purchase of Dubby. So go check that out.
That's not a many.
Anyone else have any announcements that they need to make?
No, sir.
Nope. No. All right. Well, in that case, without further ado, we bring you Atavar Rebirth.
"15 years since the Blue Devils broke a demon's rising crown. They saved the plains from burning, but the world still tumbled down. Ravens, sparrows, dust and ashes, Korstall's bloodline lost to time. Or so the old songs whisper in their half-forgotten rhymes. While the heroes vanish drinking in the shadows of the past, 3 cities tear the throne apart, each swearing they'll hold fast. Dwarven axes clash on bridges, elven sails the moon, and the Orcish drums of talk beat out a dark and perfect tune. Prophecies are waking now, a warlock dreams of stolen vows. A paladin lifts her shield and walks the world to meet its dawn. A rogue deals secrets like their gold, a bard tells tales from days of old. A druid hears the kingdom's crack beneath the wind's regrets. And in the streets of Lakeside's maze, 5 strangers cross the line. Destiny is watching and the realm begins to realign. The devils prove that heroes can hold back the world's last breath, but no one stops what rises from the ruins of the aftermath. Oh, way, oh, way, oh, oh, way, oh.
All right. Welcome back. That was a great note to come back on. I don't know if you heard it, but I sure did.
Can I roll for that, Jason?
No, I don't know. Maybe. Anyway.
The After Dark.
I'll flip you for it.
So, Before we begin, as always, you will notice that there are 2 empty seats tonight. That is because 2 of our players will be a little bit late, but that is okay. We're going to continue without them, and they will be joining us a little bit later. They just had some prior commitments that they had to be at.
One of them's on their way.
Yep, one of them is on their way, and the other one should be here. Hey, Robert Taylor, what's up, buddy? Howdy, y'all. But
there we go.
yes,
The goat's back.
yeah, the goat, he is.
Agent of Chaos.
So
I keep thinking there's a TV there.
there is not. But
Is for the
as I was about to say, they are not here, but as always, what we will do, and when they get back, we will do this with them as well, is we will go around the table. I want each person to say their name, their character's name, and a brief description about their character. Things like, you know, hey, I'm playing this race, class, level, and if you want to add a little more, go for it. Daniel, we're going to start with you today.
Oh, I thought you said once they.
No, I said when they get back, we'll do that with them.
Oh, okay.
But-
I'm Daniel. I'm playing Corvo Duskrite, a human warlock.
Wow, so interesting.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Please.
That's all that you get, though.
Don't tell me more.
Done.
I'm Oscar. I'm playing Varus, a human assassin rogue who lives and dies for money.
All right.
Wow, that was so much
And
better
last
than
but
mine.
not least,
Had a fun
I'm
fact.
Zachary. I'm playing Lanna Kirkwall, a human paladin, level 3 Oath of Glory domain,
Deadass.
or whatever the paladins things are.
It's
They're
Oath
not
of Glory.
oaths anymore
It's
or
Oath of
anything?
Glory.
Just the domain versus
No,
the
yeah, but it's
word or
Oath of
whatever
Glory.
silly thing.
It's your commitment path, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Of glory.
But that ass.
It don't lie. Neither do the hips.
Okay, Shakira.
All right. Now, gonna go back with you. The next thing we're gonna do is I get to ask the characters a question each, and they must answer it as if they're their character. So, Lana,
Yes.
what would you wear to your parents' intervention?
What the fuck?
Oh, probably some pants, a shirt.
Can I
Sweater vest.
ask
monocle.
a question about the question?
You can absolutely ask a question.
What do you
about-
mean my parents' intervention?
If
Like,
they were like drug addicts or something?
They're about to set up a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 quick
Oh
showing
yes,
montage
there you go. That's the intervention.
with the intervention.
They've been on Little Caesars and Mountain Dew for the
Oh.
last 3 days.
I
We're cutting you
suppose if I were to go to my parents' drug intervention, I would have to wear something a little bit more casual to calm and relax the atmosphere.
Okay.
So maybe some simple trousers and a blouse.
Shows up in full plate.
All
armor.
right.
Who
started
started this shit?
All right.
I'm gonna beat the
Varus.
shit out of you.
Come battle ready.
Varus.
Yeah.
Which Mythbuster would your character have a crush on?
Female one? I can't remember. I
don't remember her
It's
name.
been so long since I watched Mythbusters.
The redhead?
Yeah, one of them is
Okay.
named Jamie, or am I thinking of?
No,
Breaking
Jamie's
Bad?
one of them.
Jamie's one.
Okay.
Jamie's the taller white dude.
Yeah. Then
No,
who's
no.
the walrus cat
Jamie
guy?
Jamie is the I think he is the walrus guy.
Okay.
And Adam is the other guy. So Adam's the taller dude.
Yeah.
So Jamie's the walrus.
These are odd
mustache.
questions to ask our characters in game. Like in
I
the
know, that's
universe,
what's
'cause
fun about it.
What is MythBusters?
That's what's fun about
They
it.
hunt ghosts. Just your average.
All right.
Asian.
Corvo, what is your character's favorite crayon color? And
No yellow.
is it based on taste or not?
Well, my intelligence stat is above 8, so I'm going to say based on color,
Okay.
probably green.
All right. Very good. Very
Actually,
good.
that's Daniel's favorite color. He probably has
Purple.
purple. Has definitely been part of his motif, so it might
Yeah.
be purple.
Yeah.
Might be purple.
I'll
Okay.
say purple.
Purple. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Purple.
Purple. No.
Purple. Nurple. Purple. Nurple. Okay.
Purple.
Very good. All
Green
right.
is just
So,
such a good color.
Green is pretty
where we
solid.
last left off with the party,
It's no orange, but
That's
you
true, it's not
had
orange.
you had just spent the night at River's Bend. It is now morning. You remember the events of the past late evening into the night, where unfortunately, in your endeavors to go and find the two missing young fishermen, Pim and Zebber, all you were able to find was their remains, which was bad news that you had to give their families. But you also did find some other things, like some very, very nasty fish and a two-headed giant aquatic prehistoric looking snaky lizard creature thingy that attempted to eat you.
Hate when that happens.
Fortunately,
You hate to see it.
even though some of you had troubles staying out of the water, and others just merely attacked from afar.
Yep.
Your teamwork and with a little bit of luck as well, you managed to defeat these strange creatures that were attacking you. And not only that, but you found a mystery within the cavern that you had found yourselves in, and you solved it, revealing some coin, as well as some very nice, armor set. A set of half plate that was very fine, shiny, a shield as well, and a short sword. All of them high quality looking.
Yay.
You made your way back to the village, informed the village elder of everything that had just gone down and what you had found. You even brought back, one of the two, since the other one, there wasn't really much left to bring back. One of the two missing young men, the town elder informed the families and gave you a place to stay for the evening. Nice warm bed, a meal. And you find yourself now waking up in the morning. Breakfast has been set out for you again as a thank you. And with that, yes.
Did we find anything out about the ruins? Because I wanted to ask.
Oh, that was what Ferdinand was doing, and you'll just have to wait until he's here.
Well, I also was curious, so.
Well, he was the one who was heavily researching it in his notes and stuff. And he was going to be doing that especially while you were traveling. So
Okay.
it's going to take some time. So
I
you
will
are
let
gonna,
him have that.
and you can also assist if you wish. But that will be happening as you travel on. Right now, it is morning time. Breakfast is set before you.
Oh, well, hang on. I think we misunderstood each other. I was going to ask the townspeople what they knew about.
Oh, they knew jack shit.
Nothing? Okay.
Yeah.
Then he can do his research. That's how I was going to
Okay.
inquire about it. See if anyone had heard any old stories, like
Oh, no.
a town elder or something like that.
No,
Nothing at all.
they knew nothing of that.
Not even the resident crazy old person that.
Well, there was no crazy old person. There are some old people. There are some old people, but none of them seem to be crazy.
When I was a boy, I released a baby Leopleurodon in there. I wonder how he's doing.
He's dead.
Old Timmy.
Oh, Timmy's dead. Timmaroo.
Sorry. That's what I wanted to do before we got too much farther away from
Okay.
it. So.
I wonder how those barrels of a radioactive substance are doing in the lake that I poured.
But yeah, Finian, the elder that you'd spoken to most. Yeah, he's the one who would know the most. And yeah, I mean, you can question him over dinner, over breakfast, but
I would have.
he comes back with literally, he's like, we really don't have any real answers. Okay.
Give your balls a tug.
But fuck you, Shorty. But you return, or you have breakfast, and you're sitting there. It is morning. You can decide what to do now. Do you want to stick around for a bit? Is there anything you need to do? Or do you want to begin to travel on and continue your way towards Twin Falls, which was your destination, or I should say middle of the road destination, as Lanna wanted to stop by home prior to making the more treacherous journey south through contested lands, dangerous wilderness, to eventually try to make your way to Overshore. So
I think
she felt it's at least, should touch base with the parents and before that happens.
best interest to continue moving.
certainly don't have any time to waste. I would say we continue on.
You know magic, right?
I think I made that pretty fucking clear.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know what our limitations are.
I've been bestowed divine gifts, yes.
Could you tell me what this short sword, if it's got any magical properties or anything like that?
Didn't Fernando check into that with
He can.
He can, but he didn't.
He didn't have it prepared.
He can cast
last night,
identify
or yesterday.
Okay,
later,
then he
but
He would do that this morning. He would have
Gotcha.
it prepared.
yeah, I mean, in
If
the
he
meantime,
remembers.
I could just make an Arcana roll if you want.
You could, and that could probably tell you a little bit, but
Yeah, it's not going to give me a whole lot of
Well, we
information.
gotta wait for Fernando anyway.
It's fine.
yeah, Fernando.
Fernando.
He is now officially Fernando.
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 I like Fernando more.
I keep wanting to say it. I have to fight the urge.
That's a 19 on Arcana.
Okay. With that, you figure, hey, you know, it looks really nice, but I just can't tell if it's magical or not. I mean, I'm not seeing anything that would clearly hint at being magical, but it's a damn good sword. And the one thing you do get with such a high Arcana check is that if this wasn't magical, this would be the kind of weapon, the quality of weapon you would need to make it
enchant it.
magical. And it would have to be this kind of quality because it is a finely crafted short sword.
Yeah, write that into my notes.
Masterfully worked.
Yes. Yeah, finely crafted.
Well, Varus, I can't find anything immediately magical or innate about this weapon, but it's a fine build.
That's fine.
There
as
you go.
long as it stabs.
Well,
It
my
ain't
build, I
bad.
believe it will do just that. Is probably better than the stick, but
I don't have a stick. You got a stick?
I don't believe I was pointing at him. I was pointing a little further down the way to the trees.
Oh, our mistake.
Yeah.
It,
Sorry,
it just
you
looked like you might.
It looked like you were
pointing
looking at him. My bad. I mean,
And I don't have a stick.
I
so,
know.
yeah,
I know.
it's
You got the
just-
weird.
Yeah, the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I imagine when you do that, you actually do like flash the magical claws out for a second.
Hey, you got that shit.
just for like a split second.
Freaking X-Men, the first movie when the chick with the long claws comes out of nowhere.
All right. So, other than that, what are you doing?
I believe we would just
Finish breakfast.
gather
and,
little supplies after breakfast if we need any, and just be on our way.
All right. In that case, you leave Rivers Bend and begin.
If I see the family, I give them my condolences once more.
Mhm. Which, if you remember, you guys also had been offered some gold from the family,
I
from the
let them.
families, and some of you elected to give that to the families, back to them, in order to help their grieving and the loss of their loved one, and hopefully unburden them from any financial difficulties that loss might have.
To be clear, I kept the gold that we found in the cave,
Oh, yeah.
and I let them keep their reward money.
Yes.
I believe I took my even share entirely and gave it away.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
You did.
I'm already rich, so
Well, it must be fucking nuts.
I am not.
Neither am I.
Now,
just be born into a better family, I guess.
Be better,
yeah,
Skill
be
issue.
better. Come on.
bitch.
You guys chose the
You
wrong
begin-
spawn location.
You begin heading southwest, following the shore of the river of the Twin Souls, which, you know, being from this area, you know, well, Twin Falls is basically right. It's like a 10-minute walk from the river's edge. So, yeah, we follow the river. We're going to get there. It is a little bit difficult following the edge of the river because, I mean, sometimes there is some rockiness and some hilliness, just like you saw going up towards the grotto. You know, there's some elevation change as this moves away from inland towards the coast. So sometimes it's a little difficult to navigate around, which slows you down a small amount, but not too much. It takes you, it takes you approximately just over a week of travel.
God damn.
You've been on the road now,
All
or I
no
should
road
say the
again.
wilderness, because there is no real road here. you've been traveling the wilderness for a little over a week, 8 days to be exact.
We there yet?
You are
Shadow blades are probably long gone.
you are tired. You are worn out, and while sleeping under the stars, camping out can sometimes be enjoyable, can sometimes be relaxing. When you don't have the choice, it gets a
Bit of a
little
drag.
burdensome. Yeah. Especially if the weather turns on you, which yeah, over the
Which
course of this
it
week you
did.
have dealt with overcast days, sometimes a little bit of drizzling, which just made it kind of miserable. Wasn't enough to be like, okay, we're just soaked, but it was enough to be just an annoyance and just added to feeling like crap.
God, the weather's such a nuisance this week.
We
But-
there yet?
We're getting close, Varus.
On the road
Christ.
again. But on the 8th day,
Yeah.
about noon,
Should be just over this hill now.
as you come across, you actually kind of come up a little ways, and you get to the top of this rise where it drops off a good 15 feet back down to kind of the shoreline of the river. As you come up to that, you're standing at a vantage point where you see, just off a ways, you guess no more than about half a mile, you see a familiar sight.
Where the heck those?
You see Twin Falls, and you see the monastery on the river. You figure, oh, we got this. Like, less than half an hour, we're home. So, your spirits lifted a little bit
second wind.
upon seeing home, at least for you. You guys notice
I've got
Lanna
sigh of
seems
relief.
Lanna seems to pep in her step. Just her mood is really good. And it's a little bit catchy. Especially because you also see the town ahead, and that alone for you means I no longer have to sleep outside.
There better be liquor here.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Corvo tries to keep up.
I don't got the energy for it. I'll get there.
I
Okay.
start to like saunter off and kind of like jog ahead.
Okay.
Why are we running?
Now, as
Oh, to
as
be
you
young
say
again.
out loud, there better be liquor here. Lanna would be able to tell you this.
The concrete term.
That one of the things you kind of notice, at least Lanna knows, and she might even point out to you, is to the north side of town. You see it kind of opens up a little bit, and you see the rocky terrain as you're getting closer to town, because this is Twin Falls is up on a cliff. Okay, this is very rocky, mineral rich earth, and you see farms, and among those farms, many vineyards. And Lanna would be able to tell you that, yeah, they make Syrah, Grenache, Cabernet Sauvignon, Nebbiolo. Those are the varietals that they grow
wine.
here because they are the soil is good for these types of wines.
Mine's ass.
Varus. Wine is important because it also makes brandy.
All right,
Yep.
you have me there, but there better be some fucking whiskey.
No, there is. You see the barley plantation just up the shore?
Okay, now I'm happy. Let's fucking
You have a concerning amount of knowledge about alcohol for someone so young.
Thank you for the super chat, Robert Taylor. I was looking for something to put up. I thought I had made it. I couldn't find it. This
Well, I can't
This-
read what he's saying,
yeah.
so.
Party
he
finds
said,
themselves
"Party finds
accompanied by a
themselves accompanied by a
goblin
goblin bard." We are for this campaign. We are going to be allowing audience participation, but we're going to limit things a little bit, just because of how crazy it can get, and we want to make sure that the game doesn't accidentally get broken. But at the same time allowing us to
37
meet those needs. So as far as your super chat, we will make that happen. But just note from now on that we're going to have some limits on what can be done. I thought I had made a sheet and I was going to put it up, but I cannot find it right now. I was going to put it up on the stream so everyone could see. But I'll have to wait till
Goblin
next
bard.
stream because I can't find where the hell it is. So
Pushes the goblin down a cliff.
as you are getting closer to town, You now take one of the main kind of dirt roads that actually leads up to the monastery and or into the town, and you walk your way into town of Twin Falls. What you all see, you've been here once before. You have not. Neither has the other two party members who will be here eventually.
Assume they're
in
absolutely
stasis.
Happy.
They're in stasis.
Big lady.
You see what looks like a decent sized town. You would know that the population is somewhere between about 8 and 10,000 people. Okay, not enormous, but it ain't tiny either. It is populated by mostly farmers and those that work the fields, especially the vineyards. Those that are tradesmen, doing specific crafts like coopers for wine barrels, smiths, that are, making iron bands that go, to the coopers for barrels, as well as other tools and things like that, leather workers, all sorts of stuff that help support one of the primary trades out of this town, which is varietals of wine, as well as brandy. And but there are other things as well that are grown here in the fields and are turned into other goods. And they also are middlemen for different trades. There are several merchant businesses here, typically family owned. Some of the larger ones you would know as the, if I can find it, there's the Vintners Guild, which is one of the larger ones. One of the largest ones is the Kirkwall Hereditary Trades, which is a merchant guild run by the Kirkwall family. There are also several smaller, merchants throughout the town, a little bit less business, but still a decent of volume. And then there are 3 noble families that really run like the politics of the town. And those, they do their thing. They might dabble a tiny bit in trade, but for the most part, their business is politics. And they have other ways of making their money and stuff like that.
Must be nice.
But that's just how it is.
It's all those trade deals, yeah.
Yep. The city itself does have some some nice buildings around. It is fairly well taken care of. The streets are pretty orderly, but at the same time, it gives that kind of quaint feel, even for the size of it. You do also notice as you're walking through town, the Oak and Stave, which is an inn and tavern. You two actually saw that as you were going by. There's also in the center of town, you see a statue, nay, a water fountain, large fountain, that has a statue in its center of a warrior taking their sword and plunging it into a rock where a river splits into 2. Okay. Continuing through town as you're following behind Lanna, who is, I assume, hastily making her way towards her home.
Yep.
You start to see some a little bit more lavish buildings, larger plots of land, and estates. And you come across, eventually, the gates to the Kirkwall estate. Where, wow. That's where you find yourself, at the gate to your family's home.
Well, everyone, welcome to Kirkwall Manor.
Did I see your house last time?
No,
Probably not.
No, you
no,
guys
you
didn't go
didn't
there.
come home with me.
Listen, I didn't think she was this fucking loaded.
Well,
It is pretty big.
Yeah.
Well, I may not be loaded, but my father absolutely is.
I was just bring that to him.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Fucking
Yes, they are quite wealthy.
Well, would you all care to come in?
Yes, of course.
Sure.
Thank you.
As
I'm
you
incredibly tired.
as you
I'm sure we have guest rooms for you.
as you attempt to come into the main gate, you do see a guard there, and he stops and he looks for a second, and he says, "Young Miss Kirkwall, I did not expect you. I see you have guests."
Do I recognize this guard?
Oh yes, this is Jeremy.
I'll give a courtesy bow. Jeremy, good to see you again.
Yep, and Jeremy, as you both know, he is wearing studded leather armor. He has a spear. He has a small buckler on his forearm, on his left forearm. The rest is it's nice clothes, properly tailored, high leather boots, but it's nothing super fancy. And he is clearly a half elf, as you can get the semi-pointed ears and some of the elven traits, including he's got some actually very nice looking long kind of dusky brown hair going to about his shoulders that is straight. It looks very, very much elfin-like, but he's a little stockier than most elves, so that you can kind of,
Look,
probably half elf.
They got a halfy guard.
I don't think you can say that.
And Jeremy looks at you and goes,
Well met, Jeremy. I do that, like, the little head bow and hand up wave.
and he just kind of nods to you and says, "By all means, miss," and opens the gate. If you wish, I shall announce your return home, or if you'd like to keep that a surprise.
No, it'd probably be best to have them know I'm here.
Very well.
Otherwise, they may be
Intruders!
very estranged when they find strangers in the house.
Very well. He lets you into the gate, closes the. He kind of comes in with you, closes the gate, flips the lock, and says, "If you do not mind, wait right here." And he trots off up to the house, goes in. About a minute and a half later, he comes popping out, walking straight to the gate, and immediately behind him, you see both Fen and Renarin, your mother and father, and your mother is practically running down the stairs to come see you.
Wow, they really trained these guards quite well.
I think it's vertically, whoever wrote that.
Mr. Robert
Yes,
Taylor.
vertically, definitely.
Mom! And I just, run and embrace her in a hug. Drop the spear on the floor immediately.
Okay. And you
Corvo
two
has a
hug,
little smile on his face, like, "Ah, that's nice.
and your father,
Oh, to be with family again."
immediately comes up and from the side of both of you, basically wraps both of you, your mother and you, in his arms and squeezes you both. And damn, the old man still got some strength in him as you kind of go, yeah.
The plate armor just kind of, I hear it go,
Yeah.
Starts crunching.
Wait. Wow. Well, we know where she got her strength from.
But the moment goes on for a little while. And then eventually your father lets go, and as does your mother, and kind of holds you back and looks at you and says, "I missed you, sweetheart. I'm glad that you're home. Shall we prepare your room for you again? I can get Elspeth on it."
well, that'll be nice. I assume we're going to stay here the day. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Corvo, Varys, me, Fen, and Renar and Kirkwall, my mother and father.
It's lovely to meet you.
And
Your daughter is quite amazing.
and Fen kind of stares you up and down a bit and
A formidable
Nods.
warrior.
nods, kind of looks back to you, kind of with a look like,
Oh, yes, more explanations needed, I imagine.
and looks at the
The degenerate.
more robed individual with a hood still pulled up, as I assume you normally
Once
do.
he makes eye contact, I'll pull the hood down.
Okay. Yeah, and that Renarn is also looking over both of you and looking back at his daughter. And you do have the other two there. They're just in stasis.
Yeah.
But
Oh, also there's an owl
yeah,
here.
there's an owl and this crazy cat woman with leaves in her hair.
The
But
who joke gets
yeah,
me every time.
everyone is introduced around, and Renarin eventually says, "We need not stand outside. Please, please, come in, come in. Let us have a seat. Are you hungry, thirsty, anything?"
Drinks,
quite.
drinks, please.
I would love to sit down.
Of course.
Refreshments sound lovely.
Yeah, something strong to get rid of the bad taste of traveling for a week.
As you go into the house, you see, once again, damn, this is nice. Vaulted ceilings, large entryway. Off to the sides, you can see.
It in and amazing.
Yeah, off to the sides, you can see a double door that is open, leading into what looks like a large dining area that could probably seat about 20. You clearly, you can probably kitchens in the back of that. There seems to be like a den off to the left, and like a meeting area, a living space. There is, I mean, you kind of picture this layout. It's a very atypical noble house design. Most of the bedrooms are on the upper floor. Most of the living spaces are on the lower. There may be a couple other, little specialty places, rooms here and there as individual to each house. Something you would know, you guys would get to find out via exploring or asking. But you are all basically brought into this large den/library area. It is quite a big room. It is probably about 30 feet long and 15 to 20 wide. As you come in, there's plenty of seating. There's a desk in one corner with a very nice chair at it. There's a fireplace against the wall. There are bookshelves all along the walls where there aren't windows. In the front, it's actually a large curved kind of window set that is really big, lets in the light. The ceiling is 20 feet up. It is just gorgeous. There are chandeliers hanging down from it.
Super Victorian in style.
It is very Victorian looking. That's probably the best way to describe it. Seating, and comfortable spots everywhere. And Renarin takes one of the chairs in kind of the more general seating area so that everyone can have a seat and socialize. And
Clip.
And yeah, and as you all come in and I assume take seats, Elsbeth, one of the house servants. In fact, she is
it's nice.
typically the head house servant, or at least she wasn't before you left, but she seems to be kind of taking that position based on how your mother is talking to her. She is given some instruction, and a little while later, she comes back with two other servants, and they bring out some tea. And then the servants go around, and, well, for you, they already know what you like. You are presented with what to drink?
Well, seeing as I just came back from a week of travel, they would probably go down into the cellar and retrieve a bottle of Chenin Blanc, just light, refreshing white wine.
Yes, and
Something me and my mother would split.
yeah, and that exactly what they do. Your mother probably would have already just told them to do that. As they bring that up. For the rest of you, as they do not know exactly what you would like, the other servants are kind of going around asking you, and is there anything in particular you would like to drink, sir?
I'm not a wine star. I don't know the names of all of them.
Oh, and anything you desire.
Just wine is fine. I don't
Wine?
have any
Very
of the
well.
specific names. I'm not
And you, sir?
a whiner.
Whiskey, something that's strong but burns on the way down.
Yes, sir. And then ask the other two as well. And then they go off. And as they go off to do that, perception checks.
And of course, I say thank you.
4.
Okay.
12.
11.
All right.
I noticed nothing. I'm so relaxed.
Anything? What'd you get?
12.
All right. You're so relaxed. You're not even really paying attention because there is a little bit of side conversations going on. But
Just slide right into my normal seat.
you hear, and you notice directly because it's directed at you. Fen actually kind of looks at you for a moment and says, That's very interesting.
What?
My son Silas, even at a young age, had a taste for whiskey as well. We haven't had that in this house in ages.
5 years old or whatever it was.
So where is he?
No, he was like 10.
Oh, okay.
He was like 10. He would sneak it. I was, apologies. My late son, he,
Oh, nerve. My bad.
actually, it would have been, I think, about 12 years old is when it was.
My bad.
But it was about 10 years ago or so that
I think to myself,
That
is
he
this
is
a
lost.
family of alcoholics? 12
No,
years
he
old. I
was
could tell
just-
she's been drinking since
he-
she can stand.
he was just a little bit of a troublemaker. But he was my son.
You love them anyway.
And she kind of, you see a little bit of a tear.
I give
That
her,
you notice.
Yeah, I scoot over and like just kind of give her a side hug.
Mhm.
I'm sorry to hear.
Sorry for your loss.
It's
I
quite all
understand
right.
the
It was
feeling.
many years ago. But happier news today. My dear Lana has returned.
Not to be rude. Is that all right if I can take this jacket off? It smells.
by all means, Elspeth.
Yeah.
And Elspeth runs in. Yes, please, the coats, etc. And Elspeth immediately grabs a couple of the others, and they go around. One of them grabs your armor that you have unclipped, and if there's any you haven't, they help you if you desire. They take your coats if you want them to,
Yeah.
and then they scuttle them off to a coat closet or wherever they're gonna hold them for you. And in fact, they do ask before they take them if you'd require washing, we can do that as well.
I took prestidigitation, so I've been.
Yeah, no worries, you're good.
No, wait. No, you're fine. Yeah, you can wash it. Everything's in my bag.
All right,
They
so
would notice I clean my stuff up every
oh yeah,
day.
hey, if you got
It is a
prestidigitation, you
trick
might
that
as
I
well
picked
use it,
up,
right?
yeah.
Yes.
So my stuff actually doesn't seem filthy at all or
Okay.
grody.
So, while you guys are conversing, some light snacks are brought out, and Renarin does say, "Feel free to enjoy," but we've already informed the help that we will have a feast. So, eat as much as you will, but do save a little bit of room for. We intend to celebrate and have full bellies. And then, as you are continuing to converse,
Am I next to Lana?
you can.
Or are
be,
you
yes.
seated next to your parents,
I,
specifically in
I'm
between them?
I'm to the right of my mother. I wouldn't say I'm next to Renarin or anything.
All right, am I next to you then?
You can be, sure.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, do they know that you're leaving again? Are you leaving again?
I haven't brought that up yet.
Ah, I see.
Well, this is a pretty nice.
As I sip my wine and
This is a pretty nice abode you have here.
Smells like red.
it's quite
Oh,
good.
so-
Now, while you guys are having conversations and everything, I will need another perception check from everyone.
My perception.
Oh, this one's only an 11.
This
Can't
one's
make the
worse.
SpongeBob joke.
1.
18.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 on the die though.
Okay.
SpongeBob movie.
So
Hey.
11, 1,
One.
and 18. You notice that as you guys are kind of enjoying yourselves, relaxing a little bit, having some drink, having some food, talking, that a gentleman kind of slips into the room, back around, and walks over to Renarin and leans down and kind of whispers in his ear for a little bit, and then hands him what looks like a folded, wax-sealed.
I don't know what time it is.
Envelope.
Take care.
Yep, that's Beth. So, yep,
Cat Lady Doodah.
we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, you'll enjoy the playback. But he hands Renarin a sealed envelope, wax sealed envelope, and then Renarin quickly just digs into a pouch real quick, hands him what looks like a couple gold. The man walks off. Renarin walks over to his desk, and everyone's just kind of talking. So you just notice it because it was kind of this off to the side, and he just kind of, gently slips around to the desk, sits in the big seat, and then unseals the wax,
That's
opens
at
it
the
up,
top.
looks at it, and you see a frown cross his face with a furrowed brow. He folds it back up and he kind of crinkles it up.
I'd like to be staring at him the whole time he's doing this.
And he-
Actually,
okay. He sees you and
help you?
then just kind of ignores. He gets up from his chair at his desk, walks back down around, sits down in his chair, looks over at Elsbeth, who's kind of directing other servants and flitting to and fro, and he just nods and goes like that, and she immediately brings him another pour. He downs it very quickly and has her refill it again.
What is his a family of alcoholics?
what troubles you?
And welcome, you
How's it
made
going?
it.
Good, how are you?
Quick, ask her a random
Have a
question about her
seat.
character.
Oh, I'm going to. So, we're going to take just a momentary break in the action as one of the characters has come back.
I don't know.
You left this hair accessory for the wild lady, right?
Apparently, I guess.
We got a Flintstone now.
Yes. So, I know you just sat down, but
Get ready.
I will need you to do two things. One, slide over just a little bit to your right.
Roll
if you can.
14 dex
Perfect.
Is that
That's
good?
perfect.
Dex saves.
Perfect. And then what I would like you to do is introduce yourself and your character.
Alrighty. Well, I am Raven, and I am playing Cassiopeia, the Wild Forest Witch Druid. Level 3, if you didn't know. And her main motivation, if you have not already heard, is that she has lost her precious angel baby boy Morningstar, her little orange ball of sunshine cat. He has wandered off for who knows why. And accompanying her is her little bastard Kevin. He's also a cat. But that's about as much of a cat as he is. There's nothing else that makes him very loyal. But him and Morningstar are best friends. And then I ran into these guys. And they're teaching me about friendship.
Power of friendship. The hell of a droid.
Power of friendship compel you.
Power within.
Now,
Power within.
the one other thing I need you to do is now I will ask your character a question in character. And your question is, Cassiopeia, what is your go-to Subway sandwich order?
Vegemite.
Oh, I had that one on lockdown, bro.
Immediate answer
Come
on my
on.
end too. I hear you.
Remember, it's your character, not you.
No, I know.
The correct answer is the meatball sub. But
No.
Chicken
Subway?
It's like chicken teriyaki.
Chicken bacon ranch.
Plenty of cured meats. Very little cheese, but still cheese. You have to have cheese.
Mhm.
This is not on the menu, by the way.
No, it's
This is
make it your way,
completely-
right?
One of
Yeah, it was
those
completely
customers.
custom. Why is Subway not have it your way? Why is that Burger King's motto? Anyway, cured meats, little bit of cheese, just as many like dried herbs. And I cannot not say pickles, but I have to say pickles.
Okay.
I'm sorry, pickles. I
All
make
right.
my own pickles.
All right. Very good.
no
Very
black
good.
olives on there to
Okay.
add to the
Gross.
saltiness.
So, to bring you up
Hell
to
is
speed,
Subway.
the party finished up in Rivers Bend.
Olives are vile.
They left and traveled for 8 days across the countryside alongside the river, the Twin Souls River, heading southwest towards Twin Falls. You finally made it to Twin Falls. You walked through the city, seeing a bit of the sights and sounds, as Lanna kind of explained some things to you. I did most of it in her, for her, but she explained some things to you about the town, and then you arrived at the Kirkwall Estate, which is Lanna's home, where you all met her parents, Fen, her mother, and Renarin, her father, who have brought you in and basically offered you, food, drink, and all that, some good conversation. You've been hanging out. If there was a particular drink that you wanted, it would have been brought for you. You were also, just everyone was offered some tea, but any particular drinks that you wanted were offered. They brought some snacks, and then they said a feast would be happening later on, so feel free to enjoy the snacks, but don't fill up because we're going to have a feast to celebrate our daughter coming home. Because she's been gone for a few weeks now.
Many moons.
Yep. And now what just happened, I will have you roll perception as well.
Okay.
So that you can see if you notice this.
I just said in my head, watch me roll lower than my passive. 12.
Okay. You don't really notice it because you're kind of embroiled in the conversation as well. But Varus, you saw what you saw.
Yep.
And then, you did see Renarin again sit down a glass of wine, order it refilled immediately. And he's clearly, looking at him, you can tell he's in a little bit of a dour mood, but he's putting on a happy face because his daughter's here. So it's not like he's super, super upset, but there's something bothering him, clearly.
Yeah.
That's what you were able to notice.
Yeah, I'll look at him and say, what troubles you?
It's nothing you need to be concerned. Now, because he was asked a direct question about something, everyone does hear this. Even though you're kind of having your own conversations, you all do kind of catch that, and you would especially. Because, that's your dad, and you just heard someone say, hey, what's bothering you? And now when you look at your dad's face, you're like, okay, clearly there's something going on.
Father, what is the matter?
It's just more casks have gone missing. As of late, we've had, much of our stock seems to be, much is an overstatement. A portion has gone missing over the last couple weeks.
Sounds like
And
it might
apparently
be
we're
going
not
to
the
hell.
only one.
It always is.
So it appears that
Oh, they just said they weren't the only ones.
yeah. Also, the Vintners Guild has been losing some of their stock, and we cannot figure out where it's going. It's not like typical losses where a cask gets dropped and breaks. We can account for that, and occasionally there is accounting errors in numbers counted, but that is mostly taken care of, as you know, with double checking the count and verifications. So we don't usually have that problem either. So we're kind of a bit of a loss as to why this is happening and how it's happening.
How often is it happening?
Said it's been happening over the last couple weeks, and
Yes, but
I'm
how-
guessing
how many
every
times?
couple days.
Oh, and how long has it been since the last time?
Just a couple days ago, and now I just got word that another counting has gone through, and we're missing another 10 casks.
Can we take a look at
That's-
where they're kept?
That's quite a lot.
Yeah,
It's probably an inside job.
They could
that is
be-
something I have been worried about, yes.
Perhaps the helpers of each family are in
Let's
cahoots.
let's just say, if they're taking it, I could probably find out who's probably the inside man.
I think it would be at least worth taking a look if that's something you're okay
If-
with.
Honestly, if you think you can help,
I am more than willing to try, especially with the hospitality that you've shown us.
Sounds like a job for our new party then. Tempo Lumina can take the job.
That's true.
at this your mom looks at you.
This should be good.
What do you mean by new party? And what is this Tempo Lumina?
back together.
Look who put their foot in their mouth.
Yes, mother. I meant to wait at least a little while before bringing this up, but the talk of well, let's just say I made another rash decision, one of which was to form an adventuring band with my new friends.
And you choose Tempo Lumina. She kind of looks at all of you.
I thought this was.
I didn't
cool.
get a vote, so don't look at me.
I was gonna say Run Bus.
Run Bus was a great name. A powerful
So
name.
she looks at you then, because it seems like you must have been the mastermind to come up with that. And I was like, I guess you have been paying attention to the writing lessons I gave you. You know, your mom, although she primarily is a baker, by like that was her family's trade before she married your father. She, especially since now being in such a rich family,
Run Bus.
spent most of her time after that. She will still bake, but she loves history. And she is a history nerd. She has studied lots of things. And she looks at you and she goes, "Do you recall where that comes from?"
I'll be honest, no, I don't. I just
I'll
know
just
it
put this
meant
down.
luminous time.
Jason, can I make a history check on Tim? I'm just curious. To see
Sure.
If I might know what this is about. Curious.
We're actually just like stealing the name of a famous hero party or something.
I got a nat 20.
The Red Angels.
Okay. What's your total?
Nat 20. I have no plus to
You have no plus, so it's a 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
20. Wasted on that. Gonna hit a lot of ones later.
I've got a
Hey,
history,
Ding.
so I'll roll 2.
All right.
I also.
But
have
you
a
just claimed
history.
you didn't know.
Check it. Would this be a role that would make sense for
Yeah,
me
but I
to
could try and
know being
remember.
researched?
Oh, just think a little bit harder.
Actually,
Well,
yes,
if
for
I
you.
outs- if I
And-
the player don't
and
know
for
anything.
Ferdinand, but he's not here
I
yet.
guess that's fair.
Fernando.
Yeah, Ferdinando. Even though he's not here yet.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Let's see. Whoops. There it goes.
I got it. I'll pick it up for you.
I'll try this dice instead.
I'm not even gonna try. There's no way I'd know.
I will
A
also.
natural 1.
I will
You
also
hate to
say
see it.
this.
We got a 16 on that one.
I take the 16. This one rolled
Does
first.
anyone speak Sylvan?
Sylvan?
Um,
yeah.
I don't think
No, I
so.
speak Elvish.
Nope.
Sylvan wasn't one of the options for me.
Okay. So
All I have is Elvish.
she goes,
Nope.
that comes from the ancient Sylvan. Tempo, meaning time, and lumina, meaning light, which would be the literal translation. But the actual translation would either be dawn or golden sun.
Praise the sun.
Very, very interesting
That's how we
choice
start every
for a
job.
name.
What do you need?
It just sort of came to
Solar's
me.
goated.
Hmm.
I almost wore that shirt.
Those
today,
lessons
too.
paid off after
That
all.
would
it
have been
seems.
sick.
It does seem. However, an adventuring party, really?
Ooh, someone's in trouble with mommy.
Well, I had to get out of the house sometime, and this felt
You've
like...
been out of the house for the last 2 weeks. Actually, more.
Yes, but you can't expect me to stay here all my life. I have to get out and do something and help others.
Yes, I know. I
Your
know.
daughter is an
And-
incredibly talented
Go ahead.
warrior.
And
You caught me on. You kind of.
no, but
your mom stand.
The mom
Renar,
said,
yeah,
saying-
no, your mom, kind of went like,
Quite capable of
let
making
out
a
a
difference.
let out a deep sigh and was like, I suppose you're right. And Renarin immediately goes, the hell she is.
I kind of sit back in my chair. I slink back.
Wait. Why are you so against this?
That is his.
I've already lost one child. I shall not lose another.
Forcing a child to live in a mansion like this, which is lovely. It's a great lifestyle for those who would, but your daughter craves adventure. The most she could get from here is snobby politicals, people getting her
Sir,
ass
you are a
kissed.
guest in my house. Do not backtalk me about my family.
I like.
I'll be in the village. I grab my coat and I leave.
It's okay, sir. I understand family trauma.
She is an incredibly talented individual and is very, very capable of making a difference. She's helped many already. For what
I
it's
will
worth.
not hear any more of this at this time. He slams the rest of his wine and he storms out of the room. And your mother just goes, another big sigh. I apologize. Just, I'll speak to him.
And for what it's worth, ma'am, I don't intend on letting anything bad happen to her.
Thank you.
This is why I'm tried to wait till dinner.
Best to rip the Band-Aid off sooner than later.
Why does the truth anger your father?
Well, you missed it, but it was established that they had already lost a son.
Well, yeah.
And,
That was the obvious one.
yeah.
That's the main reason why they're worried about her leaving the house and doing adventure stuff.
Adventuring stuff is
Notoriously
often perilous.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gonna die.
Not known for being super safe.
Yeah, the life expectancy isn't,
Drastically reduced.
yeah, well,
No,
it is, but it's not super high.
I was trying to ask a question in character because
Oh, well,
I
you
am
were
very
there.
oblivious to family dynamic.
Okay,
Mm.
well, I was saying that out of character because you were
Okay.
technically there when that stuff was established.
Yeah, but I've been through family trauma.
So
Well,
at that, she does look at all of you again and says, I will talk to him, looking at you, Lana. He will not admit it. He is very stubborn. But yes, he will need help. If you are willing, please look into the matter of the missing casks. At the very least, I hope that takes a little time, as then at least you will be here for a few days.
we can only hope. That being said, there is something I would like to discuss with you in private.
Of course, dear.
Oh wait, you left.
Oh yeah,
I got pissed
You're
off.
probably our person that was best at investigating too.
Well, I got pissed off at the dad, then the dad get pissed off to me, trying to give back up to her since we're technically a party now.
oh yeah.
So since the dad got pissed off, I got pissed off first and said, "Go fuck yourself."
Corvo,
Yes.
Cassiopeia, would you two just do me the favor of finding where Varys ran off to, so we can later discuss our plan of attack?
Kind of do that kind of like that exhale through my nose sigh, and I stand up, nod, and I will finish my wine in my glass. That was wonderful, I say to the mother. Or did she already leave?
No, she's sitting there.
Thank you again.
She nods.
The bastard would like to take his leave anyway, so. Shush, bastard.
Shall we? I say to Cassiopeia.
You guys head out. Yes, dear. What did you want?
I found something when I was in Lakeside that troubled me quite a bit.
Yes.
There was a woman there, some criminal that was involved in a political assassination, which we can get into that later.
Yeah, her
Oh.
when you mention all that,
glad your dad's not
her
here.
eyes are just kind of going like,
Not
what the
ripping
hell?
off just one band-aid. We're ripping off
Yeah.
all of the band-aids.
I did punch a guy in his face through a shield. It was pretty cool. But that woman had my violet eyes.
That's interesting. I've only seen that twice. You and Silas.
I know there's a lot to discuss with Father, but he would probably want to know that as well.
Let me handle that.
Oh, that's cool.
I think he's already
That's
got
bad.
enough weighing in his heart. But I will see you at dinner. And your friends. Even the gruff one that walked out.
He can be a little gruff at times. I'll put my hand on my mother's hand. Thank you, Mom.
Of course, my dear. And she puts her other hand on it and gives you a squeeze. And it says, I must go prepare for dinner.
And I must find our wine bandits.
Yes, please.
I'll be back before sundown.
Okay. So, you're out in the town already.
Yeah, I'd like to.
You only got about a 5-minute head start.
That's fine. I wouldn't go too far off. I'd like to find the closest area of just like forest that I can get to.
Not hard.
Yeah, it's
You sure?
probably going to take you, honestly,
So mean.
to get there. It's probably going to take you 10 minutes to get outside of town.
That's fine.
So
I
you're
will-
halfway
Yeah.
through the town.
And I'm just trying to get. I'm trying to not say anything to anybody. I'm just trying to find a point where I could go into the woods, scream pissed off, and just start chopping away at a tree, like if I was
Okay.
practicing my
Yeah,
my attacks.
it takes you
I was
in
gonna ask
total.
if like we probably hear the scream though. If he yelled as loud
It
as
takes
he
you
could.
in total about 10 minutes to get out there.
Yeah.
But you do, and then like you spend another minute just walking a little bit away from the town. You guys are walking
That
through
might
the
be a little
town.
far.
All of you. I mean, you took like literally like a minute for you to have your conversation, and then you joined the rest of the party
Mhm.
and headed out. You're walking for all of about, 8 minutes or so, looking around the town, kind of getting out there.
I'd be asking her as well, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know him better than any of us. Do you know where he might go in an event like this?
Know him better than any of you is not saying much.
That doesn't surprise me.
But what I do know of him, he's not going towards people.
I suppose that makes sense. And I start looking in less populated areas for the
Okay.
time being until
So-
he shouts.
So you start kind of moving towards a little more less populated outskirts areas of town. And like, how loud are you being?
Oh, I'm louding, like screaming at the top of my lungs.
I'm
Like
louting
I,
so hard right now.
I found one tree. I took my dagger. I stuck it to hold my coat over it. All I'm wearing is the vest with nothing underneath because it's gonna get sweaty anyway. I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna get more clothes dirty.
Mhm.
And I just find the closest tree and I just start just trying to work out my brain and what I'm trying to process by just practicing my technique over and over and over and over and
Okay.
over again.
I
Just
need
gets into a
perceptions
mantra.
from
Yeah.
all of you, except for you.
Would I get like a bonus because the bastard would notice?
I need
more?
perceptions from
Okay.
all of you.
16, baby.
I'm gonna roll in D&D Beyond. I actually also got a 16.
How about a
rolled
6?
17 on the die.
I rolled a 16.
Interesting. Now,
No, 15.
now roll for Kevin the Bastard.
Outdated memes.
That's one of
Damn
my
it, Why
favorites.
isn't your perception better than mine?
Single tier.
Because cats are cool.
But it's not cool to have not
Cats
even.
are incredibly perceptive.
Yeah, but his perception, it's I got a 11.
That's okay.
It'd be like
Mhm.
that.
You can't succeed every roll unless
No,
you're Oscar.
no, but
any
my
of them
cat
if
is
you're being-
dumb.
Yes, but what did you get as well?
No, I got a 6.
You got a 6, you got an 11.
16.
Also 16.
Okay. Both of you hear as you're getting closer to the edge of town, you start to hear what sounds like metal on wood making like a and the occasional That's what you hear.
I'm going to go towards that.
Okay.
Does it sound like a voice that maybe we recognize?
Maybe.
Actually, he probably hasn't made any sounds like that. He's been shooting a bow in combat most of the time.
Yeah, you've never seen me use my
Yeah.
swords yet.
Now,
You don't really grunt when you
You
use
never
a bow.
see me
You
at
just
full power.
yeah.
Ha!
Unless you're just that kind of
Yeah.
person,
Yes,
just
you're
like
You're not that guy, pal.
you just like to grunt,
not Robin Hood, you know.
Yeah, so you move in that direction, takes you another couple minutes, but you are now officially on the edge of town at the forest, and it's now clearly audible for everyone, and it's like, okay, yeah, that might be him.
I
You
kinda
walk
walk
for
up and just observe.
you walk for another minute, and you can
Okay,
clearly
another one.
see him now, just going ham on a tree. He's been doing that clearly for about 5 minutes now. I need you to roll a con save because this is tiring. Because you're just going all out for like 5 minutes.
14.
You take one level of exhaustion because you've just been going ham,
That's fine.
and it's tiring you out.
Are you like using any sort of finesse or technique here, or are you just like
I'm-
rage swinging at this tree?
I'm finessing it in the way that I was taught, but also some of it looks like what a normal soldier would learn how to fight. So it's a mixture of both. So you would
I stand up and watch you until I see you start to tire out. And
He's got decent technique.
well, that's what I'm about to
Yeah.
say. Is your technique is not bad.
what? And as soon as I hear a noise, I throw a dagger that I have on my hip towards the closest tree.
Roll
next
an attack roll.
Immediately blinds Corvo.
I think you said at a tree.
That is
one.
a 7, 11.
Okay. You are lucky that you have a higher AC, because basically what that means is the tree you're standing next to, shaboom, right next to it. As soon as you throw it,
Quite the
you
throw.
recognize him, but it's already left your hand.
Oh.
And you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's my bad.
But what do you hope to solve by hacking this town's trees to pieces?
It's just a way that I cope.
Hmm.
My brain gets a little bit jumbled up and foggy at points, and when people don't understand that things are better for the common good than others, it pisses me off sometimes. And I can't go around arguing with nobles that he has the fair point. I am in his house. It is his only child.
I was going to say, you don't typically argue with a father over any part of what's going on with his daughter.
Yeah.
Especially not at his house.
Listen, it was
I know
either
you meant well, but
I do this or I find someone who can give me another tattoo. And as you finally
I
look
don't
at
know
him,
about that. But
this is the first time you all notice this.
There is a tattoo shop in town. It's pretty good.
From here up on both arms, fully tatted. So the left arm has a raven in mid-flight wrapping around its bicep with the moon in the background with blood, like tears in his eyes.
the raven, a beautiful bird.
The other one is, it's two bands,
welcome.
but in between the two bands, it's a transition of incantations and thief cants and symbols and a mixture of runes that are mixed in together.
Okay.
Where if you only, the only people who can understand it is people who know thieves cant, and maybe some dwarves can understand a bit.
Maybe.
I actually
Funny
have a
enough, I speak
companion who's a
Dwarvish.
raven. His name is Artemis. He's back home, though. He did not accompany me on this journey.
Wow.
He lives around those parts, but he has been my friend for years now.
Varys, I just wanted to say thank you for standing up for me.
Are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all came with
You
you.
all came together.
You just immediately walked to the tree and said something and spooked him.
I thought you were still talking to your mom. when
No,
we
no,
left.
that,
No, I
that was
caught up
only
with you.
like
Oh, okay.
a minute, and
You
then she
hustled.
joined you,
I
and
got
you
you.
all
I
walked.
got you. I missed that part. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
It's not
a woman.
It's not a problem because, unlike your father, my father was happy to get rid of me. But seeing as I'm the only fuck up he has, I doubt I can go back there for a while.
Why would you want to if he treated you like that?
Oh no, he was a great father. I mean,
a little
getting
confused that-
left in the woods at 13 years old to survive for a week by yourself,
Seems a little brutal.
learning how to pickpocket on your like 15th birthday, learning all the key points to kill people or to cause the most blood to damage or to torture people. That was interesting too. Gotta love that.
I'm finding a few red flags here.
Well, it's not. I don't know.
He wasn't by himself.
Anything,
Each did a
anything,
little
anything
bit.
before 12, I don't know. I don't. I. There's no happy memories. It's all torture, training, and pain. That's all I know.
Well.
So when I try to get control of my anger, it doesn't work the best when I have to speak it.
That certainly does sound traumatic.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like sunshine and lollipops at all.
I can't imagine going through that at the age of 13.
Yeah. All right. What's the plan? I'll start picking up my stuff and
Well, I think we needed to consult you on that. I think if anyone's going to have an understanding of criminal underground, it would probably be you.
okay.
Except now he has a disadvantage on all of his checks from being incredibly tired.
How do you put that on the?
Didn't
On your sheet, I can help you with that. If you actually go to conditions,
Yeah,
and then there's exhaustion, and I've clicked on it, and
Does
you now have
level one
exhaustion
exhaustion?
level 1,
Yes.
which what that is
Oh, got it.
Maybe the change. We'll see.
is
It won't do it automatically, I don't think.
yeah, I did it.
Yeah, but the checks when you roll
minus
them.
2 to D20 tests and
Oh, -2 now.
minus
Interesting.
5 feet to speed.
Okay.
I think the -2 is a lot better than
Yeah,
disadvantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the new rule. Minus
Well,
2 to D20 checks and
I like that better.
and minus 5 to your speed. So instead of 30 feet, you're 25 feet.
Yeah, that makes a lot more
Yeah.
All right, Lana.
sense.
Question: you've lived here all your life.
Yeah.
Is there any shady bars, any shady back alleys where shit goes down where you might have caught a glimpse of it?
I mean, there's definitely a couple of streets my father's explicitly banned me from going.
That's great. Let's go. 'Cause fuck your dad.
Please don't fuck her dad.
No.
That would be the plot twist.
My father is a married man after all.
I'll take the dagger out of the tree.
That's
I'll
the only
I'll
reason.
put it back in the holster, and then I'll wipe myself off with whatever rags I have, and then I'll put the coat back on.
Okay.
The ironically very fancily named Magnolia Street is the sketchy part of town.
Oh, of course it is.
Gotta love that.
I mean, it's not like, a flower named street like Orange Blossom Trail would be a
Fuck
bad
that
part.
place.
Yeah.
I was there today.
Yeah, I lived there. It was quiet enough.
All right.
Did you stop at one of the 15 strip clubs on that road?
No.
No, but I lived next to one,
Oh, there you go.
and it was quiet.
Corporate headquarters is next to a strip club.
Jesus.
I wonder how many expense reports come out of that place.
All right. Anyway, so at Lana's suggestion of a bad part of town, you all head to Magnolia Street. So again, after about 10 minutes, approximately of walking, a couple minutes back into town, and then the remaining 7 or so, 8, 7 minutes, something like that. Excuse me, walking around to get to Magnolia Street, you finally get to that area.
Yep.
And right now, you're looking at, it's probably about 2 in the afternoon. Not super late yet. Overall, it looks like any other street you'd see. You, give me a perception check.
So it doesn't look run down or anything. It's
No, it doesn't. It's not run
So
down.
my perception is a +2, so the -2 minus each other. It's just straight 15.
15. Okay.
One of the best myths in the city, ironically, is on the street too.
It is. It is.
Best
And
myths.
actually, that's
Oh.
you're
Draws a lot of people here.
you're about half a block away from it, and you see that, and that's called the Tang. As
Booty tang.
Lights picked up what we thought was Pootie Tang.
it's called the Tang, and it's about half a block away. You also see on this street there are several businesses. Most of them look like general stores and things like that, and it doesn't look super high end, but it doesn't look like you're dealing with like some pawn shop, or something like that, that's in a bad area of town. But what you notice is kind of in the back corner of some of the alleys around there, every once in a while you'll see some movement, and you're like, okay, if I were going to be doing some shit, that's an area where I would be at this time of day, so that I'm not seen. Additionally, all of you notice you hear some music from down the street, and it's coming this way. And you hear, "It is a lovely day. Everyone is so gay. We're happy as you see. Come and dance with me. Oh, diddly dee, diddly doo, da 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 da." And along accompanying with the song is the sound of a little drum, just pop 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 pop, going along with the beat.
It's got the little one-man
Down the-
band set up.
I know
Down
who
the
that
street.
is.
Down the street,
Whoa.
a little ways past the Tang, moving in your direction, is a goblin. And he has a little drum. And he is wearing
He's our little drummer boy.
a bright red vest with silver buttons that are gleaming in the daylight, with purple fringe around the sleeves and the collar. Okay. He is wearing bright purple pantaloons with gold stripes coming up the sides, and for him, high brown leather boots that seem to be just completely what's the word I'm looking for? Bedazzled, as it looks like they have got rhinestones all over them.
Rhinestone
And-
cowboy.
Atop his head sits a little fez that
Oh, no.
that is
We have to kill him.
red with little like a purple line around the very
His
top
face
and
is
around the very
healed.
bottom, and a golden tassel coming out of the top, and it seems to be like twirling all on its own. And he has got this giant shit-eating grin on his face as he sings his song, and you notice that along the streets there are people here walking along the streets. Many of them are not wearing the finest clothes. Some of them
He's about to get
are
mugged.
wearing, and mostly women, are wearing overly flashy clothes that don't have a lot of material to them.
Whoa.
And as this little man, this goblin man, is coming up the street,
Gets immediate.
all of the patrons, especially the females, are going, "Hey!" and smiling at him and waving, and he just continues to sing his song. He's looking back and forth, and he's moving in your direction as he's coming up the street.
Is this the goblin that was mentioned before?
Tis.
I was
be-
told to dance with him, and so I'll kind of start dancing to the music.
Okay.
Am I supposed to know who
Make
this
a
is?
performance
Mhm.
check.
No.
Not at all.
No,
Okay.
none of us know who it is.
I got a 13 for dancing.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. This guy, he's
You were told to dance with this musician.
Did you not listen to his song?
said to
I-
come and dance with him.
I did.
And he's as he's moving, it's not like he's just walking. He's like almost like partially river dancing with his steps as he's making his way up the street.
And he's coming from the direction where I saw the shifting.
No, he's coming from down the main
How
street.
common are goblins? How's the stigma with goblins?
Okay, in Korstal in general, the population is about 90% human, about 2% elves, 2% dwarves, and 2% halflings, 1% gnomes, and the remaining 3% are just a mix of other things, which includes
Miscellaneous.
goblins, dragonborns, tieflings, all sorts of different things. Okay.
The one ASMR. Yeah.
The-
Yeah, the one ASMR, shit like that.
As he gets closer,
So very, very rare.
I'd like to lean a little bit and tell him,
Shit, I broke the mic.
no.
Maybe we'll move it away.
No, but what I was getting at was, are they usually violent? Are they just like another race of people?
That'd be a stereotype, sir.
Yeah,
I'm asking
that is a
how they are.
stereotype. If
Well, orcs were like that.
orcs are different,
Oh, I'm so sorry. The orcs are
Orc-
different, not goblins.
No,
My bad.
What's so different about orcs, huh?
Yeah.
No,
what do you
but-
mean, you people.
that's just this world.
That's what I'm asking for.
I know,
don't
but
think
when I'm-
goblins ever came up.
No, well that's the
Except
thing.
Tito, I guess, technically.
And the ones
That's-
we killed.
That's
in
the thing.
Dwarvish
Goblins,
Temple.
in general, they're usually pretty nasty creatures.
And this one is
Amo-
not, clearly.
No,
Not
he's a-
necessarily, you don't know.
Yeah.
But he's
a
at least
place.
not necessarily outright violent, because if he was outright violent, yeah, the city guard would probably throw him in jail, and he'd be sitting there the whole
But
time.
we were also told that this was a sketchy street anyway.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm going to stay wary of this thing and
Okay.
keep an eye on Lana,
All right.
see if he attempts anything.
what you saw is like down a couple of the alleyways off to the sides.
Yeah. So as they're dealing with the goblin, I'm just gonna look at Corvo. You stay here. I'm gonna go check something out. I'll be back.
Okay.
I nod and don't take my eyes off the goblin.
So, explain to me what you're doing.
I would like to go down one of the alleyways where I saw a lot of movement, but I would like to stealthily do it.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
And all while we're in here, I keep my hand on my journal.
Okay. Okay.
Can't have that getting pilfered.
18 with the -2.
All right. As far as you know, no one has noticed you. Okay. So, you head down the alleyway, and down there you do see what looks like some movement. This alleyway, unlike some of the other alleyways that you've seen in slightly better areas of town, there is some like crates and some other boxes and some refuse kind of laying here and there, somewhat kind of stacked up and all that. And that does provide a little bit of cover for people to be potentially doing some shady shit in the back, which this is what you figured. And as you get closer, you do notice that there are two individuals that are kind of sitting there talking. They're making some kind of exchange. And as you sneak up, one of them actually goes, "Hold right there. I see you.
What are you doing?
You clearly have some skills, but I still saw you. You wait your turn. I'll be with you in a second."
All right.
And right there, we are going to take our break. All right, so we'll see you in just about 10 minutes as we take our break, and we'll be back after that.
Sunshine, lollipops.
Any just let him be.
I didn't get any calories from the beer. I needed something, okay?
Beers don't offer calories, stupid.
Did you not know that alcohol is a calorie? It's a dead calorie, but it's a calorie.
Just like your brain cells.
Athletics. Oh,
Or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, my
Thank
bad.
God. That's a 2.
That's a net 20 for a 22.
Oh, you flip over it, and the droid's not paying attention to any mind. As you're next to the balcony and he's next to you, she's cuddling the child. You just see the freaking robot unleash clips, just taking everybody out. It's a spray and pray everywhere.
The hut's just.
No, the hut's the first one to go because you see the droid go, "We no longer at your service." And just a blaster shot through the hut's brain.
When you mentioned that he tastes like chicken, little fucking hand goes up.
That's a compliment. Chicken tastes great.
I know it tastes good.
It's like manna from heaven.
We'll be the judge of that.
Very well.
We're not gonna eat you. Skinner.
Fried chicken, so good.
I totally misunderstood what we were going for.
What we
Sounds
could
pretty
do
good.
So we can make it look like you committed suicide.
I don't know.
He's just-
So you can throw him two.
looks like exactly enough to get him in front of Oscar.
Yeah, that would put him right in front of him.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
And now you get your
Actually,
turn.
no, that's-
Works. He's like,
Right there. You still have to step up because it's two squares.
Throw him to me.
You still-
I'm open. I'm open.
I just fastball like perfect spiral. He's like,
he may be able to go through a doorway.
That's
Why would he
ridiculous.
bow beneath the door when he could simply change for the door?
Or you could just break the door.
That's right.
It's like
He
saying
gets it.
you're gonna want some snacks someday. You know? It's just
I'm good. I was
inevitable.
already snacking the entire time I was watching this.
Yeah, but someday you're gonna want some more,
It's eventually. But
and I'll be there for you.
I don't.
I'll be there.
With all due respect, which is not a lot, I do not.
With all Doge's
I
respect.
don't want your snacks.
Yes, Oscar, you're up.
Smoke it if you got it.
I'm gonna take out my 2 blades, ignite them as a bonus action.
Yep.
And go for the attacks.
Okay.
Against Logan.
What?
Because I am the traitor.
The will to live. Where can I find that?
Here.
That, unfortunately, no.
We go.
It's sold out.
Nobody knows where you can find
No
it.
longer sold in stores.
All right, so
It's in an old Toys R Us.
Deep shit.
We have to
Start digging, boys.
We have to kill God.
At this
Fuck, man.
You got a gun?
I think we are going to die. Yeah,
I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm cooked. Can I guide myself?
It's a 19. Succeed.
That exactly meets it.
11.
You feel
been real.
a sudden light feeling, but manage to evade the spell. You, on the other hand, are now under the effects of reverse gravity.
No. He's just going straight up.
Be nice to me, dice. 20.
okay.
I'm honestly mad that I'm making good rolls now.
So
Usually mine are only
19,
perception checks.
19.
17.
17.
30, 20.
Okay. You take 4 points of psychic damage. The rest of you take 2, and you are knocked prone as a wave of energy goes, whoom, shoots out from it, and all 5 of the gems are popped out and now sitting on the ground next to.
So we're wrong.
Okay. So
We're
that was the wrong order.
You get a
As
plus
as you
D4 on
cast
whatever.
your spell,
whatever.
you can
You don't
now
need to roll for this one.
yeah you don't need to roll. You can now
Just in
talk
case
to
you
the
do.
plants.
Okay.
What is it you want to ask them or say?
How's your day been, man?
Oh, not bad.
So this entity that's been here, do you remember them being here, like them arriving? Do we know what caused them to come here?
Yeah, and it's the closest tree is the one that's responding, and it goes. I don't understand. It's things are as they are. That was here. You are here.
Your friends are dead.
B.
Where you
Both
see
all
a K
bastards
plus
can't see
B
conception.
carved into the wall.
K plus what?
K plus B.
Oh, the black dragon's name started with a K.
DM, I'd like to do something before the session ends. I would like to use my ring of sandwich making to make him a sandwich.
Thank you. Also, by the way, I just rolled again just
To
for
make a
shits and
sandwich
grins.
for him or to turn him into a
Here.
sandwich?
All the while, the arrow making a loud whistle like the sound of a bomb about to detonate. And within it, Behemoth being engulfed in these flames, writhing as it enters into his core and slowly sends him plummeting to the earth like a meteor. Right into his horde.
So, amazing job killing Behemoth. There's one thing that you may not have thought about here.
What's that? The invisible barrel?
But he's not near the horde. He's on the.
No.
No,
but
he's
the
landing
falling
on me.
dragon corpse falling directly on your friend.
So that's another death
Can
save.
I-
Be nice to me, dice. 20.
I'm honestly mad that I'm making good rolls now.
So
Usually mine are
19,
only perception checks.
19.
17.
17.
30, 20.
And okay, we are back. So where we left off, the majority of the party was on Magnolia Street, observing a little goblin bard heading their way, and Lana began to dance to the music. Dance to the music. At the same time, Varus slipped away, and surprisingly to himself, as he dipped into that alleyway and attempted to approach two figures that were talking in the shadows, one of them held up a hand and spoke to him and basically said, "Wait your turn." Which he was not expecting to get
I
noticed.
didn't have the -2. It would have been a dirty
Then
20.
grab it.
Yep. And yes, I know I said the last player would be joining us after break, but he's a little delayed. And don't worry, we will throw rotten cookies at him for it. But as you were waiting there, they discussed something quietly. Both of them kind of with their backs slightly turned away from you, and so you can't see their hands. And you clearly know they're speaking in thieves' cant,
Yeah.
but you can't see the signals that they are using, so you can't make it out. But then after a moment or two, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Where's the lampshade? Oh, 15 total because +2 -2.
Okay, not bad. You do notice two things seem to pass between them as if they were exchanged. You can't make out what it was, but there was an exchange that happened. You've seen that before. That's the only reason you even recognize that something like that happened.
Mhm.
But after that, the one on the left, as you look at them, slips away into the shadows, and yeah, he's just gone. Like, dude, that guy's got skills.
That's fine.
He's gone. So that's what you see there. The other one kind of slowly turns around and goes, which you know means approach.
Is that thieves' camp?
Yes.
Yep.
It's
Thieves
definitely not
can't
American
spell.
Sign Language
Thieves
because
can.
I don't know American Sign Language. So,
Yeah. In Thieves' Cant, I'll ask him. I'm just passing by trying to figure out if this town is worth anything to set up maybe a business. Do you know any ideas of good product passing through these places? There's too many rich people. They probably got some loose lips or some loose product.
You
what
a
kind
narc?
of product?
You a cop?
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
what kind of product you looking for?
probably something in the liquor distribution area. Some places don't get liquor as better as the other ones, and apparently this place has got a crap ton of liquor to give to fucking 3 towns over.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Little direct there, buddy.
Let me ask you this. Out of game.
Yeah.
Are you trying to be more persuasive or more deceptive in the way you are asking these questions?
Persuasive.
Okay, so I want you to roll persuasion.
Damn, I should have gone with deception. Okay, so that is 18, 18 with the -2. Deception is plus
Is that an
6.
18 with a -2, so you rolled a nat 20?
No, it's +4. So I add that total to the roll and then I subtract
So
the
yeah,
2.
so he had a 16, and then -2.
Yeah, the way I do the math is weird.
Mhm.
+4 -2. Yeah. So +2.
So
Okay, like you can't roll much better than that. than
Well,
nat
I should have done
20.
deception
So-
because it was +6.
so he goes. Just hold on a second. Who you with?
I show him the glyphs on my arm, and in the thieves' can that's put in the glyphs, it says the shadow walks alone,
Uh-huh.
and that's the sign for
The
the.
empty ones.
Yeah.
Yep. He goes, okay. What do you do on this side of the continent?
Well, I overheard some talk about they're gonna start putting patrols on the roads and making business tough for us. So we're just checking all of our opportunities and assets, seeing these untouched towns, see if money's made.
All right.
Might we make somebody rich?
So you aren't trying to get a foothold over here, are you?
Not a foothold, but probably make the right connections. I've heard that the Kirkwall family apparently has got liquor out the ass, and they apparently make the best stuff around.
Well,
But they're
This
charging.
guy's definitely a cop.
they
Narc.
did have.
I'm here.
Hey, he made it.
Welcome.
Perfect timing, sir.
Yo, is that man
Have
wet?
a seat.
Yeah, I just took a shower.
Have a seat.
He's very moist.
I
I'll
am
be the judge of
seating.
that.
Okay. Now,
Leans into
as
the
I
mic.
mentioned before to chat, now that you are back, I get to ask you a question.
Oh,
But first,
boy.
please announce who you are and announce your character
State your
to the audience.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
And thank you,
Later.
Robert Taylor. That is, I'm glad you like that.
Hi, my name is Logan, and I play Ferdinand Gilfeather, a level 3 lore bard owling. I'm very, very tired.
AKA Fernando.
Ferdinand.
Fernando. I read the book.
I read the book and I find it answer.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you
And
want
now
the
I get to
7-Eleven?
ask Ferdinand a question, and you answer as Ferdinand. What is your favorite idiom or phrase?
Really, man?
Sometimes it be like that.
There's a really easy one for your character, and I have it.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
No, the early bird gets the worm, obviously.
Oh,
Actually, with the way I'm feeling right now, I'd like to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, very good.
There we
That's a
go.
good one. Okay.
Has to have a bird in it.
So now to fill you in on where you are,
I
real quick recap for you.
yeah.
You finished up in River's Bend. You traveled 8 days across the wilderness along the Twin Soul River to get to Twin Falls. As you got there, Lanna kind of, explained a little bit about the town as you walked through, making your way to the Kirkwall estate, her family home, where you were all introduced to her parents, Fen, her mother, and Renarin, her father. You were brought in, given some snacks, some drinks, told to make yourselves comfortable, and you're all kind of sitting around talking. And at which point there was a little bit of a kerfluffle as Lanna kind of let loose that she and the rest of you are now an adventuring party called Tempo Lumina, and her mom seemed a little bit worried about that, and her dad got pissed off and said, I refuse you to do this. You can't go anywhere. This is ridiculous. I've already lost 1 kid, so fuck it, not happening.
Yeah.
Varys tried to stick up for Lanna, and then Renarin basically said, "You're a guest in my home. Shut the fuck up. You don't tell me how to parent," kind of thing, which pissed him off. So, of course, he stormed out, and at the same time, Renarin had another, swig of wine and stomped out. But prior to that, it was discovered that, well, one of the main trades, and this is a merchant house, Lanna's family, one of the main trades within Twin Souls is wine. Varietals of wine and some brandy and some things like that. And apparently, several casks of wine have been going missing every couple days for the last few weeks, from not just the Kirkwall Heritage Traders, but also from the where is it? Damn it!
The Vintners Association.
The Vintners Guild, which is another merchant house. So they've been losing wine, and basically you guys were kind of asked, hey, you know, if you can help out, cool. So you went to go and explore and figure things out. You now find yourself on probably the shadiest of shady streets within Twin Souls, which isn't really that bad, but it's still, you know, a little bit shady, where all of you are currently in this street, and there is a little goblin bard actually making his way up the street, singing a pretty absurd song, but all of the people that happen to be on the street are like, you know, hey buddy, you know, and Lana's actually
totally
dancing.
into it.
Yeah, and Lana's dancing. Varys noticed that down one of the alleys there seemed to be some movement. He went to go investigate to try to get information to lead you on the path of, you know, who's stealing the wine casks, how are they going missing, etc., that kind of stuff. And he is now in conversation with somebody from another thieves guild. At this point in time, you were saying, yeah, basically you showed that you were from the the empty ones, and this other guy was like, yeah, you trying to cut interaction? You're like, no. And he's like, okay. And he's like, all right. I suppose you're on the level. I mean, you did show what? Yes, you have a question?
Teacher,
Yes.
what about the research I did?
We will get to that.
Okay.
We will get to
That's the first thing Daniel asked.
Yeah, we will get to that. We're kind of in the middle of something at this moment.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. So, hold on 1 second. So, you have already shown, yep, you're from the empty ones. He's like, look, you clearly came out with who you are when I asked.
Yeah.
Now, you can't fake that, I know. So, yeah, I suppose I'll be upfront with you. I am part of the Cutlass Soldiers.
All right.
Which is another guild.
Yeah, of course.
And you do notice on his hip is a cutlass.
Whoa, it's pretty on the nose.
Holy moly, dude.
Or on the hip.
My name's Arton,
Technically correct,
Arton.
but that's kind.
Arton.
Mhm.
Barton.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, it's art.
if you're serious about making connections and perhaps doing some business, yeah, that's something we can arrange. But you mentioned the Kirkwalls and their ass loads of wine. From what I'm hearing, it's diminishing, and it ain't us.
That's strange.
Someone's been cutting in on our business, and we've been having a hell of a time trying to figure it out.
Well, how about as a goodwill of gesture? Let me see what I can find out, so that way, since they don't know, they know probably who you guys are. They don't know who I am. I can get around easier.
Maybe. Give me an insight check.
No, thank you.
That is a 13. 13 minus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Oscar's exhausted.
Yeah, there is something he's holding back.
I love the
You're not
great
sure if
chef.
he's outright lying, but he's definitely holding something back.
Now, in this new partnership that we may be able to make each other rich, I know when someone's holding something back. Come on.
Aye. Look, the only info we've been able to gather is that there's possibly a connection with the Buck Hills. And problem is, they are so heavily guarded, even we can't get someone in.
Okay. All right. Well,
But there's suspicion that they're involved. We just can't get any proof to find out because we need to find out, if it's true, one, and if so, are they partnering with anyone? If so, who? Because there's got to be something going on there.
I mean, from my knowledge, if it's, you know how royals are, they try to steal from other people and try to make more benefit for themselves. So if anything, they might have hired out of town, which is always the worst part for any business, such as you and
Yeah.
people that
Well,
work for.
I'll say this: you want to secure a partnership, you find this info out, and we'll owe you a boon.
All right, take you up on that.
Puts his hands out, shake. Fair
So,
enough.
Just be careful. I saw some guards patrolling nearby. Just,
I wouldn't worry about that.
I know, I'm just making sure everybody gets.
Yeah, no, appreciate the warning, but I wouldn't worry about them.
All right.
And he goes, "Good luck." Poof.
And
And he like ducked around the corner.
Smoke grenades up.
Yeah. No, but he like ducks around the corner, and he does it so quickly. You catch a glimpse of him doing it, so you know he did it. But other than that, if you like step around the corner, it's like, dude, he's got skill too.
All right, and then I will also stealth away.
All
Just
right.
to make sure he doesn't see where I'm going.
Yep. Go ahead. Roll.
21.
Okay. Yep. You feel like no one sees you.
And I'll make my way back the other way so no
Okay.
one follows me, and I'll end up behind Corval.
Okay. So,
I'm just like looking at Lana.
do you
like,
say
shaking
anything to anybody?
Oh no, I'll whisper into his ear. Hey, don't freak out. I'm right behind you. I got some info, but we gotta go talk at a tavern or somewhere private.
I'm not sure a tavern is private, but fair enough. Lana, are you done dancing?
Okay. As it's happened, the little goblin has like continued to make his way. He's made his way past you guys and is continuing on. And I mean, you still hear his song. And as he passes you and sees you dancing, he just kind of nods and smiles as he's playing his song and his drum, and just keeps going. And
What a nice fellow.
yes.
That just made my day.
All right. You're all back
Yeah,
together now. You're standing basically
Unlimited amount
on the
energy.
side of the street, on Magnolia Street.
Got them traveling for a week straight, sat out for like an hour, and then
We gotta talk somewhere private. I found some info.
Well, I suppose the Oaken Spoke shouldn't be too far away now.
No, it's not. You could go there.
Yeah.
Lead the way. I'll follow from the back alleys just so no one's tracking my ass.
Yeah, I'm probably one of the most recognizable people in this town, so
Exactly.
staying near me is a bad idea.
Okay. So, do you all join? Okay. You make your way towards the Oaken Spoke. Again, not super far, about it's like 6-minute walk away. So, you get there, you have no problem just kind of dipping in and out of the shadows and the different side streets. You get there, you see this Inn and Tavern. You've known it for many years. Opens up, it is a very warm, inviting place. The natural wood aesthetic is like almost overplayed in this place. It's like this is like a log cabin on extra wood crack. Everything is wood.
Wood squared.
Yeah, wood square. With iron bands like you would see around casks or other barrels for wine and stuff like that, being used as decorative accents to things like chairs, joints, going across the doorways. And like I said,
How
it's
quaint.
almost too much, but not quite.
Bunch
It
of like
works.
charred oak staves
Yeah.
to break it up.
Yep, it works. It works. It's borderline, but it works. And it is.
this wasn't the place that we stayed the first time when I was.
Yes.
Okay, it was the fancy highbrow.
Yes, it is. It is
expensive
very fancy, but it is very much,
Yeah.
decored in this fashion. But it is very nice. You get there. There's plenty of seating. It is, like I said, probably about 3:30 now, in the afternoon, maybe
3:30.
somewhere like that. So it's a little bit
15:30.
early for dinner, a little bit late for lunch. So there's not a ton of people here. There are some early to drink people that have shown up.
It's always 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. There are some of those, but for the most part, the dining room bar area is pretty cleared out. You kind of have your run of the joint as far as picking seats, so you can easily find a spot that's out of the way, away from others, and can discuss things.
All right. What did you find?
All right. Real quick question: what languages do you all speak?
That's a great question.
All of them.
I speak Common, Dwarvish, and Sign Language.
I can speak Elvish.
Common, sign language, druidic, elvish.
Anything.
All right, so I'll alternate between Dwarvish and Elvish because I can speak both fluently.
I can't speak Dwarvish.
What do you speak Elvish?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you understand the Elvish part because I'm going to say it
Okay,
twice, once in Dwarvish, once in Elvish, so no one who's listening in would know.
All the elves in the bar, like,
Yeah, the shit
fuck
ton
is
of
this guy?
elves in the 2% of elves in.
you
in
look
the
up, it's a
continent.
tree-themed bar, you just realized it's all elves.
So,
Where do the leaves come from? No.
from what I
And they're
understand,
all members of that guild.
from what I understand, the Buck Hills are involved in this, and they're the ones stealing.
You know that name.
More like the fuck hills.
Roll a history check.
My history.
You as well, Ken, because you research. You may have come across that. I'm gonna say it's at disadvantage for you
Actually,
because
I
you're
don't
not
think I
really
know that
into.
one. No,
You're
I'm
more
not-
about religion.
I'm not even gonna roll.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I got an 8.
Okay.
With your plus?
Yeah.
Because while he's in town, he would
Oh, the
certainly not be
two.
talking about
Right.
gangs.
Lana, you know, the Buckwells are Buck Hills are one of the 3 noble houses that deal with the politics of Twin Falls. They're the middle one. They're neither the most powerful of the 3 or the weakest of the 3, but it's a small discrepancy. They're all kind of close as far as wealth and power and stuff in general. But, that's just what it is. You do know where their estate is. I mean, this isn't the biggest town in the world.
Yeah.
And there's only 3 noble houses, so it's kind of hard to not know where they are. And that's what you know.
Yeah, you're one of them, so you can already eliminate one off
He's
the
not a
list.
noble. They're just wealthy merchants.
Oh, well, that's pretty noble. of
They're
them.
merchants.
Apparently, they're working with an outside contractor because it's not the ones that you have in this town.
Well, spotting an outside contract would be fairly easy. We're fairly remote out here.
Yeah, so whoever came here came from either somewhere close by or knows what they're talking about. So if we find them and figure out who the contact is, maybe they'll have something about the Shadow Blades as well.
I think the easiest way to go about this would be to figure out whom or where they're setting out their contract.
So
See if there's a coincidence where their security or wherever is
I
at the
have,
site at the.
I might have an idea. You can tell me no. But I can try to go to the Buck Hills or whatever and see if they need a little extra help, or since they're already working with backdoor people, see if I can get in and get a meeting, get more information, see if they're willing to take me on or if they're willing to do some more trading my way. And I go from there.
Have you shared that this is like an impenetrable fortress?
Not yet.
Alright, then I will keep my comment to myself
Because me sneaking in there's not going to happen. Place is like a damn fortress.
to make sure I understood correct. That is what you
Why
said, right?
would
I
we
s-
need
I
to
said they are
sneak in
heavily
when I could
fortified.
get us an
Okay.
open invitation?
I mean, if you get
And you
us-
want to go in there by yourself?
No, I would say I'd try to get in and have a business meeting with the head of the house and see if they need extra help.
Yes,
with
but by yourself. And if they suspect you of something,
how would they
then
suspect?
what?
They don't know who I am. I work in the no one knows who I am.
yes, but some people are more suspicious of others. You don't actually have to have done anything. They just have to think
I
that you've
think,
done something.
if I may, I think Lana's plan makes the most sense because this is where you come from.
Bless you.
So it'd only
Bless
be
you.
natural that you would reach out.
But-
with
Bless you too.
You only get the one. You sneeze another time and you're done.
Yeah, you're
Go
out.
fuck yourself.
So it would only be natural that we use her influence and get this, I become microscopic cat and do recon.
That actually does sound like a good idea.
I'm sure you can find your way around and get lost in their manner.
I can, but I I need 2 things if that's going to happen. 1, I need somewhere that's got a very good tailor. 2, I need a blacksmith.
I'm sure both.
Luckily,
exist
I
in town.
can set you up with both of those.
All right, perfect.
There's
So
always the Tang.
And repeat again what your plan was. You wanted to use your influence for what?
I'll simply just get an open
One of the
invitation
best
to come
blacksmiths
over.
in town.
I don't think that would be a good idea as they're targeting your family.
They don't know that we know that.
I suppose that's a fair point.
If I simply go in with the guise of business or perhaps talking to the young lord,
But if they know who you are, what if they try to like hold you hostage or something?
That's when I
they
slit
would
their
reveal their
throats.
hand that way.
Yes, but at that point it's too late. We don't know what they're capable of.
Yes, but I know what I'm capable of, and I don't think many
I
people
suppose
can hold
that's
me
fair.
very long.
Plus, she's going to be going in with you and him. She'll have backup.
I'm
If
here
they're
as
as heavily
well.
fortified as you said, I don't think they're just going to let all of
He
us
did
walk
say
in.
him, meaning you.
Well,
I know. I was.
how
I
it
was
works with
seconding
these
that.
nobles, each person who's got some reputation has a posse of sorts. You just have
You,
to
having
look the
worked in
part.
politics, would be able to,
I can be the liaison.
yeah, work on whatever relation thing we need to come up with.
Sure thing.
What would you say is our best way to get an invitation there? What would be a good proposal on our side here?
You'll have to give me a moment because Ferdinand would probably have an answer. But
I know, I'm trying to get you engaged here.
Logan is very.
I have an idea for Logan.
Yeah.
What if Logan uses the info that we learned at the meeting, saying that he's going noble house by noble house, spreading the new information about what's currently happening,
And I just happened to be there.
and you just happen to be there because you went on the trip with him to that conversation.
What meeting?
So remember the one where the royals got assassinated, and then we got our main mission to find out we could spread the news to them if they haven't heard it yet. And she is a liaison because she physically saw what happened and was there. You were there as well.
Mhm.
That counts him in as well because he was also there helping her. I'll just dress up as somebody that works for you or her, and then I'll just make sure I have something on me in case we do have to get violent.
I would like to bring up a good counterpoint to what you said earlier, though. I don't know anything about this group of bandits, and so far I've seen the Shadow Blades, which were more than capable of fucking someone up and then getting out. So, what if they're talented like them? Then what? You're a remarkably skilled warrior, but if you're outnumbered and...
Something like this feels like it's beneath the Shadow Blade. They're here to take out main
No,
targets.
I'm not saying it's the Shadow Blades. I'm saying, what if they're on par? We don't know anything, or at least I don't,
Well, we can't.
about what they're capable
Well,
of,
I assume that's a risk we're just going to have to take.
I suppose.
Because otherwise,
But you walking
actions.
right up to their front door does not seem like a good idea to me.
I don't know, it sounds
Taking
quite
a
well.
more stealthy approach might...
Could even go under the guise of business. Ask my father if there's anything that maybe we could employ from them. Private
and having
security.
just robbed you all, assuming it is them, you don't think that they may suspect that you suspect something.
Well, all the front team needs to do is buy time while the recon team goes and recons.
Once we have the information we need, we
Has your family ever tried to interact with them before?
sure we have.
Have you?
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, absolutely. There's 3 noble houses, and you are one of the 2 most prominent merchant houses in the city. I
They
guarantee.
have to go through us for stuff, yeah.
And vice versa.
Mhm.
It's been there's constant communication.
Maybe I misunderstood what these guys are. I just assumed it was like a known criminal organization.
No,
No, they're-
a
they're a
noble,
noble
house.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
When
that was
I-
a big.
They are
Yeah, we're
one
not
of
walking
the
into a
3
I
noble
see.
houses.
I see where you're coming from now.
Yeah,
Okay,
what-
yeah. Never mind.
What you
Next
might
what
have
I
been
said.
caught up on is that I said they might have hired an
Okay,
a
I
mercenary
think
group
you're
that we
right.
don't know about.
I missed that big
Yeah.
old crucial detail.
Yeah, these are a noble house.
Like you just walk into a bandit outpost.
Well, why don't we do this then?
Then that's perfectly fine.
You go to your tailor and hit up the Tang tonight. At dinner, I can bring up conversation with my father, suggesting some of this plan, and perhaps he can give us a letter of introduction to open up business and discuss, so you two can get lost.
Also, since he is political, he might be able to send a form of request a meeting ahead of time, just in case we need to get something in motion.
That's true, and he can act as arbiter,
Yeah.
oversee contracts.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've served in such official capacities before.
Correct.
So
I
don't
think
move
this
for
is
like
pretty
2
solid.
seconds. I'm gonna jot down some of your details of your outfit and get something similar to yours to say I work for you,
Okay,
to make it that way easier to sneak in.
that works for me. Not moving.
So yeah, I'll go deal with the tailor and the blacksmith, pick some stuff up, and then we'll go from there.
Do stop by our manor for dinner. I'm sure my father will apologize.
I'll be dressed more appropriately. It's fine.
Dress to impress, as they say.
No, I don't need to impress your father. All right, I'm off, and I'll go get the nice outfit similar to Ferdinand's, and then I do have a special request for the blacksmith, but we'll get there if you want to do anything else, Jason.
Okay. What's your special request? You just gonna make it quick. You head to the Tang.
Yep.
And there you see a brass dragonborn who is
That's Dragonborn.
at the anvil and hammering away on metal, trying to do something to it. You don't know. You're not a smith, but he's hammering away on it, and you see him and just you hear the ta-ta-ding, ding, ta-ta-ding.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I'm looking for a couple of things you might be able to help me out.
What is it you need?
Well, I'd like an appraisal on this short sword, and I pull out the one that we found in the cave.
The one that I already appraisaled?
No, you never did.
I did. Off
He
screen.
definitely did. I think you left.
He did that
Yeah.
off screen.
Oh,
So
He didn't-
you,
he
you
didn't
can
do
get
identify, I don't think.
1.5 times the value selling it.
Yeah.
But that's all that there is to it.
it's just a valuable sword.
Yeah. So let's say it costs
None of them-
$10. You
none
can
of
sell
them-
it for 50.
Yeah, none of them are magical.
Okay, that's fine.
They're all just 150% the value of the normal
They
type.
just look
That's
fancy. as
They
shit.
they are, and something else you would also know, and what you determined with your Arcana check earlier, is if you had someone that was powerful enough to be able to actually make magical equipment, enchant things, this would be the quality that is necessary in order to do so. You can't just use a regular sword. You have to have fine quality item.
Okay.
So,
Fine.
After knowing that, I'll put the new sword away. I'll pull out my old sword.
mhm.
I want to have, I don't know how to explain it, a way to conceal a blade on my wrist for easy access.
he reach out and grabs your wrist before you even can think to pull it away.
Whoa.
Turns it over, looks at your wrist, pulls your sleeve up a little bit. I can do that.
How much for a rush job?
How rush?
If I can come back tonight and get it, that'd be perfect. But if I gotta be here tomorrow, that also works as well.
If you want
Yep.
real fast, I can rig something up where you can hide it,
That works.
but it's not going to be like quick release or anything. You're going to have to roll your sleeve up and pull it out. It's like a sheath.
No, I don't need. I need something that retracts.
If you want something more mechanical,
Yeah.
that's going to take 2 days.
How much is it gonna cost me?
Something like that. 75 gold.
I'll give
You
you.
have to supply the dagger.
I'll give you 100 if you can get it done in a day. And I have the dagger to help.
I can do a day and a half.
That
It's a
works-
lot of work.
That works for me.
All right, fine.
I give him the 100 gold and I give him the dagger that I have on me.
All right. Day and a half later, you'll have it. So basically, since it's already halfway through the day, end of the day, and then a whole nother day, so end of tomorrow. So tomorrow night is when you may be able to pick it up.
That's fine. And then I'll remove the dagger from my inventory.
Bye-bye, dagger.
And then one thing, when I stop at the clothes, the tailor, I'll ask them to leave a good amount of space in between some of the tailoring, so maybe something could be hidden inside the clothing.
So you're just wanting to have hidden pockets.
Yes, but in the fashion of what he wears, something nice that looks appropriate, but I can still have access of pockets to certain things if I need to.
His councilman robes, if you will.
Yeah, something to make
Not
me
a
look
councilman.
not stand out like a store thumb. If I'm trying to,
Stand here.
I'm
The
standing.
little pedestal.
Yep.
You step up. They pull out a measuring tape.
Yeah.
And they start measuring you all over. Goes over to a rack of clothes.
Mhm.
Starts looking through. Finally, pulls out something that looks semi-appropriate to what, like, Ferdinand
Off the
wears,
descriptions,
and says, "It won't be perfect, but I can make this work. I can put some interior pockets for you.
That works.
I mean, depends on how hidden you want these. I mean, if you open the vest, if you want this quick, I can have it where you open the vest and it's a pocket and you can access it. But if the vest is, if the robe is open, people will see there's a pocket there.
Yeah.
If you want like ultra hidden, we can do that where they wouldn't necessarily notice it, but that's going to take more time and money.
How much and how long?
Which version?
The super hidden one.
Oh God. That requires a lot.
All right, then the pocket. Where do they see the pocket?
I can have that done in like 2 hours.
All right, how much?
20 gold.
Done. I'll be back in 2 hours.
All right.
How much gold did you start off with?
Well, I kept the goal from the last one, so I was at 249. Now I'm at 129.
How did you start? How did I start off with like nothing?
Well,
Good Lord.
my dad did give me some gold when I did the mission over in the other town, so I didn't use all of it, but I kept a good amount of it.
Yep. Remember the preludes?
Yep.
Stuff happens.
Bloody.
All right. Speaking of which, if you're curious as to how the party got together, have no fear. Eventually, probably within the next few weeks, we will have our prelude episodes, 4 episodes that we will be putting up. They just have to be edited together properly and all set. But we'll have 4 episodes that show how the party got together. So, anyway, moving on from that. You've done your stuff. Anybody else need to do anything else in particular?
No.
Before you decide to head over to the Buck Hills and enact your plan.
That's the next day, right?
You wanted to do your research.
Not
stuff.
necessarily. Is that what you're doing?
I mean, I figured you'd tell me when that was ready.
Well, when are you enacting your
Time
plan?
is right.
Today or tomorrow?
I'm sorry.
I'm assuming
When are you enacting your plan to go to the Buck Hills?
Well, tonight we were going to go to my father to see if
Okay.
there was a possible letter of introduction for like any kind of business that would, warrant us to go over there and have a topic of conversation,
Okay.
and then probably enact so tomorrow.
Okay. So, tomorrow is the answer, yes. So, Ferdinand,
I mean,
you've been, especially for the 8 days of travel, you were pouring through your notes and the things you wrote down based on what you saw in that cavern behind the waterfall. Also, anything you could think of from research you've done in the past, racking your brain. I need you to make a history check now.
oh boy. Da, 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 da. 13.
Okay. With that, the structure, that bas relief in the stone that you saw, the pillars, the hidden compartments and the stonework and all that, you are pretty sure that that is some ancient stuff. Like probably 1,000+ years ago. And has probably been sitting there forever since that time. Okay. The waterfall itself, again, you notice that the only way into that cave was that underground passageway until you solved that riddle and then the back wall of the waterfall opened. So you figure, yeah, the fishermen would never have found that.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's not like they're going to go diving in there and looking around for that kind of stuff. As far as the creatures, you ran into some pretty strange stuff on your way to Lakeside. Stuff that you had not seen before, but rumors you had heard of. Rumors of strange beasts. This seems to fall into that category.
Hmm.
Stuff, strange stuff happening. Strange creatures appearing in odd places within the wilderness, occasionally causing attacks, others just mere sightings of, that was weird. The only thing you can come up with is, that may have something to do with it.
Okay.
And the only thing you know as far that you can even connect that to is, there was a lot of strange stuff that happened 15 years ago. When everything was, there was craziness going on.
Yeah.
So you're like, that could all be related. You're not entirely sure, but it seems to make sense. Okay.
All right.
Anything else anyone needs to do before dinner?
I'll clean myself up and I'll use one of my alternate persona outfits to look decent when I approach the house.
Okay.
So I look cleaned up so the dad's not a pain in the ass.
Anything else? All right. You arrive back at the Kirkwall estate for dinner. Okay. You are welcomed in. Brought into the dining room immediately and, kind of ushered into seats. Your mom is there. Your dad is there at the head of the table. And your dad still seems a little off. He's still not in the best mood. But your mom, sitting in the seat next to where he's sitting at the head, looks at you with a smile on her face. And Renarin simply says, "Thank you all for coming to join us to celebrate our daughter coming back home." He's clearly pausing for a bit, taking a breath, trying to control his emotions. I suppose, putting his hand on his wife's hand on the table, that you are grown enough to find your own way in this world. I am glad you are not doing it alone, as he looks at all of you. I beg of you, please look after my daughter. She is the only child I have left. On that note,
You have my
let us eat. Okay. Now, if there's any discussions or anything you'd like to have over dinner, have them now.
Mr. Head of Household, you still
You may
have
call me Renarin.
Mr. Renarin. Would you allow me to inspect the casks that you still have in possession?
They are not at the house. They are at our warehouse. You obviously could go do that, but I would urge you to enjoy dinner first before you go and check out the warehouse.
Would you all allow me to check the warehouse before our endeavor tomorrow?
Yes, but not alone.
No, I just need to be familiar with the object I am locating.
I don't see why we couldn't stop there tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that after dinner.
I can see which ways they came in and which ways they came out.
However, there's one bit. If they decide to hit a second night in a row, and they see you or us and then recognize us the following day,
There is that risk.
as long as it's known.
That being said, Father,
Yes.
we did some snooping around town, or really Varys got most of this information. What was the family again that we...
Buck Hills.
Yes.
Buck Hills.
And they're working with hired assassins
Assassins.
or robbers. I don't know what they're doing with
Like,
with
oh,
the
shit.
connections that I found. They're working with.
So you
someone
think
out
they are responsible for our lost inventory?
I know that they're responsible for that
That-
because
well-
that's the word that came out of certain mouths that work in the underground here.
It's a lead.
It's
They
at
think
least
that they
a
may.
start.
Well, I don't know that.
And
There would need to be proof to make such a public accusation.
Well, that's why we need information first before we start accusing nobles.
Well, you just
Exactly.
did accuse them.
Well,
Yes, in private.
In private. There's a difference between private and public.
Well, and Father,
Yes.
is one thing that we would like to ask of you, is some sort of letter of introduction for us to have a purpose and reason to visit their estate tomorrow. Some manner of business that we may need to set up and have a meeting with them. Can you come up with anything off the top of your head that would get us in there easily enough?
He's shaking his head like this for a moment as he's looking down. He goes, and his hand has been on Fenn's hand this entire time. He squeezes it a little bit and he looks at her and he goes, if what they say is true, this would be a way. She looks at him and goes, really? Lord Buckhill's youngest son has been lacking a wife for a few years.
You see me sink in my seat a little bit.
And you are of age. I can guarantee if I wrote a letter indicating that you may be available for marriage, that would get you in the door.
Stress not, Lana, because
Corvo chuckles.
you're not actually going to marry him.
By all means, please, do not. I would never approve of it. Unless, of course, that is something you actually wanted. And that would be a different discussion on a different day. But
No, the last time I believe I saw the young lord, he was kicking frogs down the road, and that made me violently want to not associate with the young lord.
Lana, don't worry. If he's a problem, just let me know.
Let's not jump to that kind of avenue.
Political
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, needless to say, if he tried anything, I would kick him in his tadpoles.
We'll kill someone for kicking frogs, apparently.
No, I wouldn't kill the man.
I wasn't referring to you, Lana.
You must be talking to the wind.
Right.
Well, I suppose that would be a very easy way for us to get that meeting. Oh. Okay. I suppose we'll make the public announcement then that I am eligible and you are willing to accept offers.
Does it have to
Yes.
be a public announcement? Would it not
yes,
just
that
be...
is the way that it works.
Well,
But I will also write a formal letter of introduction to all three of the noble houses. Obviously, we will only deliver the one.
all right then.
Oh, I do hope this doesn't escape this town.
Listen,
If I
You
go
know
to-
the way of the world, I'm sure it will.
If I go to Lakeside and I receive marriage proposals, I'm very assured. I won't be upset.
listen. If you
Well-
want, you'll never see the proposals if you'd like
Well-
that instead.
Thankfully, as far as I know, there aren't too many nobles or merchant houses that have had as much difficulty as the Buckhills in procuring marriageable women for their sons.
The name Frogkicker did stick around for a while.
Well, is there
something wrong with their sons?
Other than kicking frogs.
Well, of course, but
Agreed.
that's implied.
A great deal.
Um,
Narcissism among most.
Oh, they're assholes. God.
they have
Clearly.
ill tempers,
See, that'll do it. Yes. I was thinking,
senses of entitlement due to their position.
well, frog
And-
kicking and
Yes,
and entitlement and narcissism is.
to put it bluntly, they're spoiled brats.
I just figure there must be something more because when you sit in a noble position, there are surely still people willing to bite the arrow.
Bites the dust off.
Their father is also stingy.
Is that a JoJo reference?
There's also the thought of desperateness there.
Yes.
But, I
So,
mean,
question. When these meetings occur between a available woman such as Lana and these people, how long does it usually take for them to respond?
25 seconds.
What do you mean respond? I mean,
I'm assuming.
typically the announcement is made.
Yeah.
We can make it in the morning.
Mhm.
It will reach everyone's ears in short order.
Okay.
If we then send a letter by messenger to the Buck Hills, we can do that shortly thereafter. I would guarantee that Cove will send a response, probably within the hour, requesting a meeting between Lana and his son Surtur.
Is it uncommon for the lady such as herself to travel with an entourage? when
Oh
meeting?
no, it is preferred.
All right. So our plan might work.
no, I think our plan most assuredly will at least get us in the door. You getting lost in the manor is an entirely different matter, but I believe I can stall the young lord for give or take at least an hour.
This might no.
I would say that I do not know exactly what you intend as far as your sneaking off, but whatever it is, an hour may be sufficient. It just depends. Their estate is quite large.
Well,
I would not recommend dilly-dallying, but make a thorough, prompt search, if possible. Beware, I know Lord Buckhill very well. He does have a large retinue of guards that are very skilled. I don't know the exact numbers, but it is at least 10 guards. And plus, of course, his house staff, which must number somewhere near 5, 6, 7, I'm not sure exactly. And then, of course, well, his entire family lives there as well. His daughter, his 3 sons, his 2 young daughters. The eldest daughter also has 2 children of her own.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be much.
There's many people there. You just be careful.
Also, you will be associated with Lana's family, and if you get caught doing anything
technically
ill towards them without getting any evidence on them, then they're the bad guys.
Technically, I'm not associated with them because I'd be dressed similar to him, saying I work for him, which is.
Would you be
nothing to-
going in separately then?
Well, then you would be implicating me instead.
Yes, and he is also someone of what's the word I'm looking for? Important.
I appreciate the flattery, but I am just a retainer.
Yes, but it's also who you represent.
Yes, but who do you represent?
Back in Balmore, I represent Councilman Griever.
It is possible that Lord Buckhill does know of Lord Griever. However, that does not mean he knows of you.
Fair enough.
Additionally, if you are attending my daughter as her entourage, you are representing my house
Which is what
and
I was
her.
just saying.
Yep. So.
However, I will say this before we get too far off of that little tidbit. She said that she can turn into, what did you call it? A microscopic cat?
Exactly.
I would like
Yes.
to see what that looks like before we send her in tomorrow.
Well, if it's microscopic, you wouldn't see anything.
Truly.
First one right there.
Oh, a spider? Jeez.
No, microscopic cat.
If she is not revealed at any point and starts that way, I don't.
My plan is also to inspect the.
I doubt
My
they would
plan is
expect
also
us.
to inspect the caskets, and then
Casks.
that too.
Caskets.
I need
There's dead
both. And then
Right,
when
so
we
yeah,
arrive,
you'd be a tiny beast.
yes, I
Yes.
would. Microscopic.
I think it would be wise if you don't show your true self in that interaction.
Oh no, they won't know I'm there. That's the point.
Yes, I think that is
And
actually a
then when
very
I
good
get
idea.
when I get there, or when we get there, my plan is to go inside and then locate object.
Cassiopeia could likely just ride along my outfits until we get inside and then can go off from there.
Yes, quite.
I would like to transform at the last minute possible, as to
Fair enough.
sustain my form as long as possible.
Well, if let's say if we take a carriage of some sort to approach him, as soon as the carriage pulls up and the doors are going to open, or before they open, transform, put her on your outfit, we sneak in, because I'm also gonna have some pockets with a few tricks in case something happens.
I don't think we need to sneak at all unless.
Well, no, I'm not sneaking around. I'm just gonna be there as protection on
Well,
top
you
of
said
it.
sneak in, which is why I'm.
No,
No,
her
Oh
sneaking.
yes, yes, yes.
You are horrible at listening. You know that.
Apparently so.
Varys
Maybe you're
may sneak
horrible at
off at some
talking.
point, but I mean, you may.
How
Sneak off or sneak on.
how do you know the word microscopic?
I like plants.
Well, that's a fairly civilized word that I wouldn't expect you to.
I've
Just...
bought a couple scrolls in my day, young man.
Do you know how to read them?
Apparently, if
I learned.
she knows microscopic.
What do you mean, young man? I'm older than you.
So we have
I
a
thought
Okay,
she simply used
so-
that word to describe male genitalia before.
Just so you know, the size is considered
Boys are yucky.
tiny. Tiny technically ranges from as small as you want it to be, quote unquote,
It's a spider. Like,
no, to a 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot space.
Mm.
So saying something that's like 2 feet tall and then 2.5
Yeah.
by 2.5.
Yeah,
So
I
it
don't
could be
mean
like this
literal-
fucking big, but it can also be like that.
I don't mean literally microscopic.
No,
I
I-
mean
we
like
Yeah.
the orb weaver spider that I named Gustard that I found in my car. That's like the size
Yeah.
of a pinhead.
Yeah, well, you'd be a little bigger than that. Let's
Call
literally
you
call
a
it
small
golf ball
wolf spider.
because
Okay.
it's small enough that because it can be noticed. You have a stealth of +4, which means you could roll shitty and someone could notice. If someone notices, it's a much harder to notice something the size of a pinhead. That would be a much higher stealth
Yeah.
number just because of the
But
shooting.
it's also
Oh.
just
Who
a
you
spider. So
calling
someone would look up and go, oh,
Yeah,
spider.
just go just spider. But at the same time though,
I'm dirty.
the amount of movement and speed would be at that size.
much slower.
It would be so slow. So let's call it golf ball size. Big enough that you can move the 20 foot and climb
Okay.
20 foot.
That's why you choose the wolf spider.
But not,
Very
but not so big that it's like, oh, okay, obviously noticeable.
If I am being honest, the outfit that I'm getting made has some concealment pockets. If anything, you can crawl around there and just use me as a vessel of transportation.
Accidentally, like, puts
And-
your arms together and deals 1 damage to her.
Okay.
Immediately comes out of a
Anything else
transformation.
that needs to be
rips the
discussed at
pockets.
dinner or after dinner?
I posit that I, in fact, alone hold the mantle of Dirty Dan.
No, that's
Nay.
quite odd because I distinctly remember having earned that title myself of Dirty Dan.
I thought
Can
you
you
were.
remind me what your dad's name is again?
Who you call?
Renard.
Mr. Renarin. I
My
have
name
an
is
important,
actually
Just-
Dan.
Huh?
I have an important task for you. I will not be able to bring my bastard with me on my travels tomorrow. Can you make sure he doesn't be too bastardly?
You're a bastard.
The little cat around your ankles right now.
And she's petting it, and he goes, "Meow."
Bastard.
He can be left here.
I appreciate
Elsbeth, would you please provide, what did you call him?
Kevin.
Kevin, with some good food, clean water, and a bath.
That's too good for him. He will not accept the bath.
Well, I-
he meows in
yes,
agreement.
but the smell.
You could try.
Puts on my
Elsbeth, please try.
like gauntlets and everything.
Yeah, please try. Yes.
I will say, if we are gonna go look at the casks tonight, you probably shouldn't wear super shiny.
You could just stay home.
What's wrong with my armor?
They're gonna see you with the reflection of any light. You're gonna be a giant mirror target. Or then if they notice you, and then we automatically release a documentation saying that you're single, they might put 2 and 2 together as a way to get it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But perhaps you could wear like a large poncho or something over your arm.
You could just have me cover you with my
A
wings.
blanket. a shinier gold wing.
Ferdinand is a fun.
Yes, but they wouldn't know it was her.
Fair enough.
I do agree that the armor would be a pretty good giveaway.
Yeah.
Although me at my family's warehouse
It's not.
is not suspicious, especially after a theft.
All right.
Me taking inventory and helping my father seems like a pretty commonplace thing. So, yes, showing up in armor would be weird. I'll probably wear, normal clothes.
All right. That's fine.
Honestly, I think it'd be perfectly reasonable to wear armor expecting a combatant of some kind stealing.
I'm so glad I don't have to worry about these problems.
All right. We get it. You're an owl. You don't wear armor.
That's not it at all. I could wear armor if I wanted to.
I
But
could wear armor if I wanted to.
I mean, to be fair, you can't even fly, so that makes sense.
Why are you attacking him?
That was actually
You've got
quite
a-
rude.
but you've got a bit of a problem today.
It's been a bad day.
And I'm sorry to hear that. I'm here for you if you need to talk.
Well, I don't know why I'm going full man here. Well, then, I suppose it might not be a bad idea to hop into dinner and celebrate our, I guess, future job and my soon-to-be singleness.
Cheers.
Good luck.
So
I'm awaiting letters.
you
Clink, clink.
have a wonderful dinner. It is delicious. Plenty of food and drink are had. And after dinner, do you wish to go inspect the warehouse?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I would like to change.
yeah, you can change. You go to the warehouse, and you see it is a fairly large warehouse.
A lair house.
Mm-hmm.
It's huge.
It's a-
huge. The biggest.
They don't build them like this anymore.
This is from
It is.
craftsmanship.
It is large.
reason that Ravensborough fell.
It is. It is surprisingly. The fact that you are missing inventory is very surprising, as it is well guarded. Okay.
There's a wall.
There is one main entrance and one loading dock entrance, if you will, that is used for the loading and unloading of casks, in order to be transported either in for storage and aging or out in order to go to caravans, to go to merchants, etc. Both of those entrances have 2 guards. There is another 2 guards that patrol around the building, and one more inside that patrols the interior.
That'd be the inside.
So, that's 7 guards for this one warehouse,
Just as many.
which is decent size, but 7 guards for this one place, you'd think, okay, there's no way you would think that someone could get casks in and out. Okay. As you approach, they let you in clearly. Lana's with you. They're like, yep, okay, boom. Let you in. In there, you see rows of casks along one wall. Okay. All of these, you would know this is for aging. Along the other wall, there are several casks lined up there. Less than you normally would see, which you figure, okay, this is probably where the stock was taken. But this is casks to go out and be shipped out. Okay. And then that's what you see in there. It's literally, this is just storage for the wine, either for aging or prior to, once it's getting ready to be shipped out, they ship it out. That's what you see. Is there anything else you were looking for?
I'm explicitly going to go out of my way to show Cassiopeia that stamped onto the side of our barrels is going to be our family crest.
Yep. And you do see that on every single one of them. I forgot to mention that, but that is on.
I'm taking extra care to memorize the exact size and shape and just like everything specific about this specific
It's
Friend.
not hard. It takes you a little bit of time to make sure you get all the details, but yeah, you have it.
All right. I can now locate this.
Is there anything else that anyone is looking for?
I'd like to investigate the places where the casts were taken from, if I can find
Yeah.
anything or any remnants of
Was there any
something.
like signs of forced entry? Obviously, probably not if nobody's for.
You don't see any.
I got a 14 flat.
Okay. And you're looking for what specifically
Just
again?
any markings of like how they got anything that might have been trying to be covered up as they were trying to take things out.
All you find, either of you, as you're looking around, all you find is that it looks like in one area near where the other wall where casks are set up to be shipped out, it looks like a stack. Like you can kind of see the indentations in, because the floor is dirt and straw. Okay. And you can kind of see indentations of where some casks would sit. And you would know that they're not just like, oh, we put one cask here, we like all of them laid down. No, they're stacked up.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay, this looks like a small stack, and the last you heard were like 10 are gone. That looks like it might have been a stack of 10.
While we're over there, can I cast Detect Magic and see
Yep.
if I see anything there?
You absolutely can.
Or I don't have to roll for this shit. I just cast.
Detect magic.
Yo, Jason, I'm detecting magic. Do I see anything in this area?
You do not.
What utilities do I have?
That just means whoever did this had an inside job. Definitely an inside job.
No signs of forced entry. No magic.
No, I got
I
nothing.
think you might be on to something there. Somebody must have let these people walk in,
Now hold on.
holding.
An elementary spell such as Detect Magic will only pick up traces of magic that are in the immediate area and time zone.
Is that right?
So, if this was magicked away in some form, there would no longer be traces of whatever spell caused the casks to be taken.
So, do you have any ideas?
So magic is still on the table.
Do I have any ideas? Frankly, no. We don't have enough to go off of. I think the idea that it could have been an inside job is not without merit, but we don't have enough to really bank on that as an idea.
Not that this will solve our immediate problems, but I do think I have some way of helping here a little bit.
All right.
Money. I will go to each of the guards who are on duty tonight
Mm-hmm.
and just go to each of them, thank them for their service, thank them for watching over us. I know it's been difficult with all the thefts lately, and I'll tip them each 2 gold pieces.
2 gold.
They're all very thankful, but each one of them, out of all 7, every single one of them refuse to take the gold and tell you in some way, shape, or form that your family has been so good to them. We cannot accept this.
Oh boy.
We have been failing in our duties. We don't know how, but we've been failing. We cannot accept this.
That'd be
You
so
already
fucking
pay
good,
us
yeah.
a good salary, and we are failing you.
Well, that's off.
It
that
would
off
be
the table.
against our honor to accept this money, but we do appreciate
They're all
the
great
sentiment
people.
from your ladyship.
Can I insight as I hear all this?
Roll it.
I will also insight.
Absolutely.
I think I also do. If I hear it as well.
Yeah,
I-
absolutely.
12.
Nat 1, 2.
Let's see.
What's my insight?
I got a 10 for an 11.
Okay.
We can try.
I got 7 rolls.
For the shot.
Everyone's all like, it's clearly the guards. The guards, never.
I'm not.
Like, oh no, they're
On my
great people.
honor. Oh, I just thought of an idea.
I can't accept your money.
All right. And so we got
11.
12.
12.
Two. That one.
All of you thoroughly believe these guys. You're like, well, damn.
They seem
These guys seem
quite
pretty
genuine.
into their job and obviously feel like shit about the situation.
I find it a little hard to believe now that they might be involved with that.
My
I
brain,
as well.
my brain goes to either one of them might have been manipulated or
Well, as Ferdinand just taught us, magic is still on the table, very much so.
or they could have used the Lady of the Night to gain access through one of their keys if they came after a shift. And then the Lady of the Night would have stolen the key and given it to the person that was coming in to steal, and maybe stolen their armor as well. There's other ways of getting into places without
I always
magic.
thought the Lady of the Night was a prostitute.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Or
That's
Don't
what he's saying.
Don't you remember all those ladies that you saw near the bard that were saying
are you
hello?
implying that the whores came into the warehouse,
No, I'm
seducing the guards?
I'm implying whoever did this job might have employed them to then get a guard so drunk that they could take their uniform or their key from them to then sneak in here and then wait till the coast was clear and try to find a way to either magic the casks away
See,
or drag them away.
there are 7 guards, and they all seem pretty serious about their job to me, so I find that highly unlikely. If
As do I.
even one guard was convinced in a more inebriated state to allow someone else in to take the casks, one of the other guards most certainly would notice, if not someone from the main estate.
But what if the person who came in could change the way that they look to look exactly like that guard?
They would still see a guard messing with the casks when they shouldn't be.
Well, is there only one on the inside that walks around, or is there multiple that do shifts that rotate within the
I
casks?
think there's 7 on duty.
There's 2 outside at each entrance.
Okay.
There's 2 that patrol the perimeter entirely, and 1 that remains inside and patrols back and forth around the inside, looking at all the casks and everything. Honestly, is probably the most boring job in the world because he can damn near see everything from one spot,
Yes.
but he's supposed to be alert and paying attention to it.
But
there's-
I bet you they don't let him use his phone, right?
No, absolutely
no,
not.
Stone is
No phone, no reading,
No reading.
no writing,
No snacks.
no snacks,
They
nothing.
seem to take their jobs very
Not
seriously.
allowed to piss.
I'm just
Oh, and do you know the break room that they assigned him?
He has got no break room.
No, they assigned him a break room. He just can't eat there anymore.
No, absolutely.
no. I'm just giving you ideas of how I would get in.
All right.
There's
So-
I'm just giving you the non-magical way of how I would try to.
Anything else that you are gonna search here?
I've
or-
exhausted my options.
Okay.
I am exhausted.
All right.
I am. My character is exhausted.
You do know that you have accommodation at the Kirkwall estate. You don't need to go and rent rooms. So you make your way back there and you bed down for the night. Nothing happens during the night. You wake up refreshed. Your level of exhaustion is now gone.
Yay!
I didn't know we had one.
He did.
I did because I
You receive the benefits of a long rest
some shit went down.
if you needed it.
Yep.
Okay.
My 1 spell slot's back.
And it is morning time. As you wake up and you head down to the dining room, breakfast is there for you. Your father is there. Your mother is not, but you can hear her humming loudly from the kitchen as she is back to her roots and is clearly baking fresh bread, as you know she does occasionally.
Yummers.
And as you all sit down to have an enjoyable breakfast, your father says, I have already set out the notification.
Oh, there's no taking it back now.
Yeah, you're fucked.
And I have the letters ready for the courier. Obviously, we'll only send out the 1. But I have written 3 in case anyone inquires.
All right. There's no turning back now. The public announcement would be strange if there was not. an
By the
immediate
time we
attempt.
finish breakfast, everyone will know.
Hey, may the gods be on your side. and
It'll be fine. You don't need to worry so much about it.
listen, if anything happens, just give me a wink or a finger nod. And
Listen, I mean, I'm not scared of the idea of getting in a relationship, and in fact, I'm quite excited that now I'll be an available prospect, but to use it in such a non-romantic way just it rubs me the wrong way.
What are you rubbing the wrong way?
that's a great part to come back.
Okay,
That was
roll.
that
Fucking roll. Percentile, bitch.
I thought we did away with that system.
No, that's happening right now. Just because.
Of course.
For that alone.
Right.
I would
Just because I wanted to see the D100 come out one more time.
after breakfast. I'll probably go pick up my outfits, and then I still have to wait one more day for the blade. Correct?
Yes, you have to wait until tonight.
Holy smokes.
68.
Well, it's not 69.
68.
Yeah. Sorry. Not
I
69.
was
Besides.
scared there for a second.
I just wanted to see the D100 come out. All right.
Fair enough.
Anywho. So, is there anything you guys want to discuss over breakfast? If not, breakfast ends. At the end of breakfast, actually halfway through breakfast, your mom does come out with fresh baked loaf of bread and slices it. It is hot and fresh, and you know that this is some of your favorite bread ever because your mom really knows her trade, even though she really doesn't do it all the time anymore. It is fantastic. Any of you that partake of it, it's like, damn, this is some good bread.
Wow, he's
I use it to make an egg sandwich.
Oh yeah. Now you're making me hungry.
I'm already hungry.
But you enjoy your breakfast, and near the end of breakfast, a courier arrives.
Shit out of luck.
Your father pulls out the letter,
for you.
and you clearly hear him say, "Please deliver this to Lord Buckhill." And he kind of you see there's an exasperated look on his face as he says that, but he hands it off, and along with 2 gold, and the courier runs off. And he says, I would expect a response within the hour.
I'll look at Lana and I'll go dun 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 dun.
You know, Father, I just had a thought. That courier has got to be the second richest man in this city with how much gold we give him.
Well, there's a few couriers, so.
As soon as they find
Anywho.
out it's you, they fight over who goes.
I want to see it today. I want to see it
There's a
today. Come
lot
on.
outside.
Is there anything you guys want to do to prepare
Uh,
before you eventually, as you know, will most likely get a summons to come to the Buckhill estate to have.
Now would be the time to change your spells, Miss
Yes,
Cassiopeia.
if you'd like
That's
to.
That's what I've been doing.
Oh,
Fair
myself
enough.
as well.
So if you want to
um,
prepare certain spells, go ahead and do it. If you want to go and pick up things,
Yeah.
you've got some time.
I'm gonna doll up.
If you want to get all dolled up, you may.
Where-
So,
where? One of
You
those
go pick up
corsets?
you go pick up stuff from the tailor shop.
Yeah, and I'll also swing by the animal. I know it's not gonna be ready for a day, but I'm gonna see if there's anything that I can do with the time that I have to kill to help him out.
Yeah, no, he's like, no, sorry,
All right.
that is a 1-person job.
And then I'll
Okay.
go back.
All right. So, you have everything. Go ahead and give me a performance check for your dolling up. You can roll with advantage because you can ask for help from the family staff.
Performance, you say?
Yep.
18.
Okay.
now, is it a bow staff?
Yes. Well, one of them is named Bo. He's the gardener.
Bo's a cool guy.
All right.
He
So,
beats my dad's in cards
Sorry.
constantly.
I will use the outfit that I got, and I will use my disguise kit to turn into Jonathan, but I'll be dressed in his clothing, so I am a different person, but I also work for him.
yep. Okay. Which you all work for her.
Yeah. So basically, I'm
AKA
your
actually Renarin.
I must be the new fashion trend.
You are.
You are
apparently.
copying my style.
I told you I was going to do this yesterday.
No, I know, but
You
just
are,
seeing
how
it in
they say,
person, you
jockeying
know.
my
Okay.
style.
All right. So, as you finish up getting ready, sure enough, a courier arrives with a letter. Your father opens it up, passes some gold over, looks at it, and it says,
It just says, "Do you like me? Yes or no?"
yeah.
You see the courier?
Yes
like,
or no?
That was good. That was good.
Right
Little
there,
squares.
a little maybe box.
It says, Lord Cove Buckhill requests the presence of Lady Lanna Kirkwall to attend his estate and meet his son, Serdar Buckhill, for purposes of courtship.
Yo, Surtur, my guy.
Please attend as soon as you are available.
Asgard.
A carriage will arrive within a very short time to deliver you to his estate.
It's already outside.
Yep.
Or
It
sorry,
is.
instead of beeping, they start like get like a
No.
chime. And ding.
It is outside.
Oh my goodness.
That didn't take long.
Not
Very
to sound
short
like
time.
an asshole, but you might want to clean up.
I'm literally probably the cleanest one in this group.
I mean, at least change your outfit for God's sakes. You're part of her party. If we're going to meet loyal people, you have to look decent.
This is all I have.
Should I get dirtier to really sell it?
No, you stay how you are, okay? You're not going to be in your phone for much longer. Do you have extra clothes for this? I can't.
If you had wanted to get dressed up, the Kirkwalls can provide you with fancier clothes if you wish.
Very well.
Just to look somewhat.
A
If
long
you wish.
tapered coat, if you will.
Formal
And
wear.
in fact, honestly, Lana's mother, Fen, would insist at least that you put, at the very least, you put on this fine leather. It's basically like a duster, long, coat. When you put that on and you kind of cinch across with the belt, you look very formal.
This
even-
is quite nice.
Yeah, even though you really haven't changed anything underneath,
Yeah.
it is enough of a cover of that.
Then I do that.
Yeah, that it looks very formal, and as far as an entourage, yeah,
You look quite. Look,
it,
at you
it
clean
looks
up
good.
nice.
It looks good
Thank
enough for that purpose.
Stop it. You'll make me blush.
Okay, I'll stop. I
I've
don't
got-
want to see you blush.
So, anything anyone needs to do?
I'm just gonna follow his lead because I'm working with him.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess I'll describe the outfit Lana gets changed into.
Oh,
Just-
So wait,
Yeah,
is
please.
the carriage? It has somebody from the other place
Yeah.
driving it.
Yes.
Okay, well then I'm already going to, before we even step out of the Kirkwalls, I'm gonna do my wild shape.
Let's kill the
Okay.
carriage driver.
I can. Do you want me to do? I can take him
No,
out
we don't
like
want
that.
you to kill anyone yet.
So
Come on.
Or all,
Lana
probably.
is going to come down the stairs in a dress that almost has a reflective quality of its silver coloring made from silk.
Fancy.
It is like a corset base up top, but has this long flowing skirt that goes down to the ankles.
Oh, look at this
There-
fancy pants.
There is, to highlight Lana's eyes, purple seaming throughout the dress itself, and that's what the actual material for the corset for the string
Holy
is made of.
shit.
With purple heels.
Damn. All right.
See, she cleans up very nicely.
Yes, well, she's also her and I'm me.
But you're not bad
Just
looking
the
yourself.
silver silk gloves too to seal
Okay,
the
now you're going to a little bit extra. All right.
I don't know. Black cloth, no shoes, good combination.
Sorry, that's what
That was a stim.
that slipped out.
I like that. That was funny.
The best thing about this outfit is I'm actually
It's like a
not
tick.
totally unarmed.
What do you mean?
You actually have two arms.
I lift up my leg a little bit and you see a dagger strapped to my ankle.
I like the way you think.
You never struck me as a dagger person.
I should strike you as the type to.
No, you shouldn't strike me. That's the problem. You're usually more hand to hand from what I've seen.
I mean, to be honest, right now I have probably 5 daggers on me that you can
No, I
see.
do have.
Yes, but you're much more. You look the part. You look more stabby.
Not what I look like now.
You look
Lana,
more
straight to
stabby. I love
hands.
it.
I do like it close and personal.
All right.
I suppose we shall be off then.
Okay. So, 1 second here.
Would you like to wild shape now and get inside?
No, no, no.
You said that.
I wild shaped before we stepped out because the
Yeah.
carriage person would be like, "Weren't there 5 of you?"
That's
Yeah.
true.
I do suppose that if we are to do this, it would only be prudent that I'm escorted, and I will hold out my hand for you to guide me.
And I do.
I hold up my little spider leg.
I'll have you like climb on.
I'm a decoration.
Just looks like a pendant.
Actually, you could be like part of the hairpin or
A
something,
brooch.
like hanging out on the hairpin.
All right.
I feel like that might not be the best idea because if for some reason somebody's like, "Didn't you have a spidery hairpin?" That might not be the best.
If not, I have a pocket right here.
Yeah, I was gonna go in his pocket.
Yeah, you
Sure.
go in the pocket.
You just put your hand out, so I thought it'd be.
Yeah, just be careful of the dagger and the poison vial in there.
Or
I
the
made
poison
that.
dagger.
The poison dagger vial.
The poison dagger.
The vial of daggers.
I need
Dagger
one of those.
poison.
The vial dagger.
That's actually just a prepared
Yeah, you
cloud of
drink it and
daggers.
just stab your throat.
Throw it on the ground, a bunch of daggers start going.
Dagger bomb.
That's basically a grenade, but for this time
Instead of
period.
shrapnel
So-
daggers.
Imagine it's like an IED, and it's like left on the side of the road for a wagon to run over.
That horse is fucked.
Wagon wheel runs over. Dagger spontaneously.
Your horse was stabbed 47 times.
No. It's a horse.
That's a big ass estate. Okay.
Yeah, they're nobles.
Fucking rich bastards.
That's probably right around the same size as ours, maybe a little smaller.
Yours is a little smaller, but
I want
honestly,
to see what this asshole sounds like and looks like.
Did it have multiple
That's
floors?
not a guard. That's an
my
elite
character-
guard.
Mr. Fuckhell.
yeah. Well,
Does it? Sorry, Jason. When we approach,
They
does
got
it look
called
like
the
a
Frog
one-story
Hills
building or a
for many
two-story building?
years.
it's a 2-story.
Yeah, Frog Kicker, Frog Hill.
Then it would
was
be good
once
to
his
assume that they have
nickname.
a basement.
Yeah, you might want to go there first.
That's where I'm.
I suffer. Corvo.
Yeah, put that.
Kumbos,
There's
Whoa.
a giant dragon.
What about Scat and Zard?
Slim Bear.
There's just a kraken.
Damn it! Can't find the.
You had
the
it.
Corvo.
It was
Yeah, it's. Hold on. Just hold your horses. I don't have
the one that was stabbed 47 times.
We only got a spider. Sorry.
Can't ride a spider.
Ooh, that would be an even worse one. You throw a vial instead of cloud of daggers, it's cloud of spiders.
No. That's just insect swarm. Yeah.
That would be awful.
It's a terror weapon.
For me specifically.
Actually, insects
You
have
as
6
a,
legs.
as a, as a
spiders have
Daniel
legs.
or
Yeah.
as a character?
I have arachnophobia.
I can go invisible anytime.
And I am
I would
afraid
rather
of
walk through a
swimming.
cloud of knives than a cloud of fucking wolf spiders.
There you go.
What if they
Happy?
held like wolves?
There we go.
Wait.
All right,
That would
pretty
be
Cloud of
a little
wolf
bit less
spiders
off-putting than just a
with
regular
daggers.
spider.
They have 8 daggers. Each wolf spider has 8 tiny little
That's
daggers.
It's not even the knives that I'm
They're
scared of.
actually-
It's somehow more
They're
dangerous
actually
because of that.
super friendly. They're acupuncturists. That's how they make their living.
No, I'd literally rather them stab me than bite me with their stupid
So-
spider fangs.
You all get in the carriage. A short ride later, you find yourselves dropped off in front of the Buck Hill Manor. It is a very large, very opulent manor. As you get out of the carriage and step up through the main steps, you see in front of the double doors is one of the elite guards. These guys are kitted out hardcore. You see them wearing full-on chainmail armor, very shiny and sharp-looking blades.
Yummy.
They have shields, helmets, and they're pretty burly. And you know that there's probably anywhere between 10 and 15 of these guys throughout this property.
As expected.
Yeah, you know got to be careful with them.
Don't want
They're
to
not to be
fighting our way
trifled with.
out of this one.
They're not to be
Fighting our way
trifled
out
with.
of this one.
As you enter up to the doors and are announced, who is going to make your announcement?
Who?
Who?
Well, hello there. We are,
Bless you.
bless you, representatives of House Kirkwall, and we have with us the fair lady Lanna here to meet with Surtur.
Ah. Yes, I understand. You will be announced. Please wait here. He steps through the door, closes it behind himself. You can clearly hear click, click as it is locked. And then just a scant few minutes later, you actually see, if I can find where I put this man.
You cannot.
Whose man's is this?
Before somebody comes out, I want to whisper to Varys. When we get inside, you need to make your way as much as possible.
You can't speak.
Yeah.
No, I can. I read.
Can you? Is that new?
So you retain your skill in saving through.
I thought wild shapes were always able to talk. It was just
No.
if you were polymorphed, you couldn't.
It might be a new thing for 2020.
Maybe.
But
You retain your personality, memories, and ability to speak.
Wow, that's pretty
Okay.
handy.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay,
That's very handy.
that is.
So that's why I want to say
Wow.
it real quick to you.
Wizards of
Okay.
the Coast.
That
So-
was something we missed last time.
There are certain pathways that you can get higher up in the coat if you wanted to talk to me to make it easier.
I mean, nobody's out right
Just
now.
wear her like an earpiece.
I'm going to say this before anybody else even comes out, but I'll be like, loud enough that you can hear me from where I am to say that once we get inside, I need you to, as inconspicuously as you can, get as close as possible to where you think a cellar might be and give me some sort of signal to tell me that the path is clear.
I will cough twice.
Now that you've done that, as I said, a couple minutes later, the door opens back up and the guard steps back through. As he steps back through, he swings open the doors and steps aside to allow you to enter, and you see this grand entry hallway. Even more grand than the Kirkwall estate.
The Grinchway.
It is, again, about 20 feet tall, vaulted ceilings. It has pillars running through it in the center that are going all the way up to the ceiling supporting it, and then kind of short half walls between them with live plants that are flowering and blooming, kind of just bursting out of these indoor beds. Plus, the tile along there is a mosaic that is clearly a very expensive marble. And standing about halfway between you and those the first pillar is a tall, lanky, tan-skinned man. And as you look upon him,
The frog kicker.
you get kind of an untrustworthy feeling looking at him. He does have elbow-length, straight black hair that is streaked through with gray and hangs down behind his back.
Looks like Sauron.
He has vibrant, triangular-style dark blue eyes, very defined cheekbones, and small ears. Okay. His torso is very narrow, and you don't see any muscle tone to this man. He looks
He's a
like he is
twink.
probably in his mid-50s,
Oh.
as best you can guess. You would know that's probably accurate based on what you know of the family. Despite all of this, his facial features and his overall structure and bearing, he's actually kind of a handsome man.
Oh no, he's hot.
It comes
Uh,
together in like an oddly attractive way.
Yes,
Like an
yes.
alien.
It's oddly
Like Gumby.
attractive. It seems more his bearing is more than anything.
He's trying to be an elf so bad.
He has
Big ugly demon.
clearly very expensive, well-tailored, form-fitting clothes, and he is wearing a distinctive vest that you have seen this man wear on many occasions, the times that you have seen him, that has emblazoned upon it in the center
Superman.
his family crest, which is a shield with light brown and light blue, blue diagonal stripes, and a deer's head with large antlers, its face, on there, which is the crest of the family, Buck Hill.
Buckle.
More like butt filled.
You know this to be
Shut the fuck up.
the patriarch of the family,
Mhm.
Lord Cove Buck Hill.
That's so gross.
He beckons you all, please enter. Welcome to my estate. Young Lady Kirkwall and your
Lord
associates.
It's been far too many moons.
It has. I remember seeing you when you were yet this high, as he puts his hand kind of to his waist. It has been a few years since you have stepped through my doors.
That it certainly has.
I will say that I am pleased to see you, as actually you would probably be in the middle. Yeah. I am pleased to see you, and thankful that you have accepted our proposal to visit with my son Serdar.
I have been putting it off long enough. It is only natural that I would make this tour.
Yes, and the match, I feel, is a good one. Please enter. I will have you escorted to the waiting room, and Serdar will meet you shortly. Please enjoy yourself. Relax. Our servants will attend to your every need. As I said, Serdar will be with you shortly. So, what you see happen is he leads all of you into an area. Let me move you all into here for now. Okay, he leads you all into this area up here, which is clearly a very
sitting room.
comfortable sitting room. It has comfortable couches. It has slate tile floors, obviously very expensive to do. The couches themselves are extremely comfortable, as are the overstuffed chairs. There is, fine rugs in there. There are some tapestries along the walls. It's a very nice room. This manor, they haven't spared any expense. Even though you know and you've heard rumors that he's very stingy, clearly not stingy when it comes to his home.
They rich.
Okay. So,
Oh, I'm sure he got a bargain for all of this.
Hey, just killed the last guy.
probably.
$2.
But this is where you are left, and servants come in and out over the next few minutes to provide you with drink, snacks, ask you if there's anything else you need. But after about 5 minutes, you're basically left on your own in that space.
I would like to ask one of the servants. I'm sorry, miss. Which way is the restroom that we may be using?
Yes, if you would like the lavatory.
Yes.
Lavatory.
The lavatory.
Oratory.
The lavatory. This is where the lava
It's
is.
actually a little lava fall that you piss into.
Nice.
And
Sanitary.
she gives you directions and says,
There's no way.
yes, you must exit this room, turn right, go down the hall. After you pass the main foyer, go across to the left-hand side, pass through there, and then it's kind of convoluted.
Yep. That's
But you figure you can, if you really are going to the lavatory, you figure you could get there.
Oh yeah, I will realistically get there, and what I'll do is I'll memorize the pattern. And before I step into the lavatory door, no, I'll step into the lavatory, I'll open the jacket pocket. This is probably the closest you're going to get to finding something. As soon as I get out of the bathroom, meet me here, and I don't know how long your spell lasts, but do what you have to research, and then either meet us back here or meet me back in this bathroom.
And as he says that, I would like to cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay. So you cast Pass Without Trace. Now, are you in cat form?
In microscopic cat form, yes. I mean, I'm going to actually look like a spider.
I know, but
imagine it's
you
like a
need to
cat
double
head with
check
8
that
little spider legs
because
coming out of-
we need to double check this real quick because in the previous version, you could not cast
I'm
when you were
pretty sure
in...
that they can in the new one.
Okay, but I'm just saying, in the previous version, you could not cast while you were in wild shape form until you hit a certain level.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I don't know if
never
that's
mind.
the case here.
No, it says I can't cast spells. Never mind.
Okay.
then.
I thought for sure that was one.
Yeah,
that they
I
changed.
think that's specifically like Moon Druid. after
Oh,
it's
Yeah.
level.
that's right.
Okay,
You're not
actually,
doing it anymore.
then what I'm going to do
I
is,
think you're right.
what was
Yeah,
it?
Moon Druid is best Druid. Still.
Okay, so, it's just a bonus action, so I'm going to, come out of my form while you're still in the bathroom, and
Then cast it.
then I'm going to cast it, and then I'm also going to cast Locate Object.
Okay, hold on.
Are those?
Are those both concentration?
Concentration.
Because locate object, if that's concentration,
Oh shit, they're both concentration.
I will
Okay.
say this though, as a spider, people probably aren't.
well, she's not a spider. She's just spider size. She's a microscopic.
No.
cat.
For this one, I am still gonna
Oh,
be I'm gonna look like a spider because the whole point
Because
is to
you
be
want to,
to be
Okay,
inconspicuous.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to believe in my dice rolls, and I'm just gonna do Locate Object because that is
Okay.
the more important one.
Well, as long as you're not like beelining for anything super specific or like going right where people are, you'd probably be fine. I mean, it's like, oh, it's a spider.
Okay, so you are currently you guys are
They
in the
smush you
bathroom.
immediately.
Mhm.
You are
They probably
out
want to keep the spider.
of
actually.
wild shape,
Mhm.
Eat all the pests.
and you cast locate object.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
sure.
You don't get
And I-
What are you trying to locate?
The cask that I memorized.
Okay. You don't get anything.
Which means they have their own warehouse.
That's probably true.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go back into wild shape before you step out, and do as much snooping as I can while you guys are doing your thing,
Mhm.
and then just retrieve me
If-
before the hour's up.
If I can give a suggestion
Hmm.
before you go into wild shape, now that your locate object didn't do anything, you could now choose to cast Pass Without Trace if you really wanted to, and then go into wild shape.
Yeah.
If you wanted to. I'm just trying to help you out because I know you're newer to all the spells and stuff.
Well,
So if you wanted to, you don't have to.
I'm just thinking, because is it really gonna be that suspicious if a spider is?
It's a gamble.
Well, I'm trying to.
I don't think it would.
Is
be.
this place too clean for a spider?
It's pretty fucking clean.
Okay, well then I'm gonna go ahead and do Pass Without Trace,
That's a
and
good question. Yeah.
I'm
true.
gonna go around. I'm gonna try to look for places that would have like documentation and things like that.
So like his
How
personal
long does
office.
pass
Yeah.
without a trace last?
10
That's
minutes.
an hour.
Oh yeah, it is an hour.
Hmm.
That's pretty good.
All right, so you two are up this way, up in the lavatory,
The level
which includes several actual baths as well as chamber pots and things like that in this area. Okay.
I'll meet you back here before the hour is up. Please do not let it go past that hour.
That's fine, but how are we gonna get out if you're out of wild shapes?
Well, no, I'm not out of wild shape.
Okay, I'm just making sure we're good.
but I would like you to
Pick
come
you
and
up.
get me so I don't have to panic.
I'll give you 45 minutes.
Okay.
That good enough? All right.
Okay.
I'll straighten myself up. I'll spray some spray so whatever they have or to make it seem like I used it properly.
You light a scented candle.
Yep. I'll go back to meet with everybody else.
Okay. So you come back down to here with everyone else. Okay. Now, as you are walking in, you walk in about 20 feet behind
Oh no, he's hot.
Surtur Buckhill.
He's hot.
Burger buckle.
Okay.
Gerber baby food.
Burger buckle.
You guys see Surtur,
Guys, looks from his mom.
which Lanna would know. He is. You're not sure exactly when his birthday is, so you don't know if he's 22 or 23 yet, but he's right around that age. He's kind of lanky, fair-skinned. He's still got that frog kicker feel about him, kind of an unlikable personality.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, you can just tell it.
Maybe he doesn't kick frogs
he
with a
al-
frog inside
Yeah.
inexplicably.
He also has a notable
Flanagan?
facial tick where literally about every couple minutes or so, he just kind of goes like that.
Kind of like he's got Tourette's or something.
Yeah, a little bit. It's just a facial tick. And even though I couldn't find a proper picture for it,
No, we can't.
he shaves his head bald.
He looks like Dr. Evil.
This boy looks like a thumb.
Yeah. he has narrow hazel eyes, kind of a triangular face,
They open like
angled
this.
lips, a large nose.
He's like Voldemort with a nose.
Yeah. He's got his neck is pretty
His eyelids
muscular.
open like
He's
this.
got kind of semi-broad shoulders, and he kind of looks wiry, but you can kind of tell under the clothes. Dude's got abs. Like
They're implants.
he's a little like
That's not
his-
fair though. He's
his
skinny.
face-
He's
his-
lanky.
his face is not the most handsome in the world, but the dude's kind of hot body-wise.
He's a
Opposite of his
butterface.
father.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Everything's hot but his face.
He's a bagger.
He does consider himself, and you know that he does consider himself to be a very handsome man, and he usually wears very, very fancy clothes.
Look like a-
Either he goes with
Fancy pants.
mostly whites with colorful accents, or he'll go with like dark gray, almost black, with bright accents like whites and golds and stuff like that. And he is known to be a shoeholic. Like he always is wearing very nice boots, and it's kind of rumored that he's got a big collection of them that he likes to switch out and show off.
He's a
He's got the Air
sneakerhead.
Lordans.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, he's a D&D fuckboy who loves shoes,
Yeah, pretty much.
but he's not
Ask
that
to
good
see his
looking.
closet. Ask to see his closet.
All right.
These were
But
made in
he
this
comes
country.
in, and immediately he's
These were made out of frog.
yeah, I know. Immediately he's like, Lana, it's a pleasure to see you.
It has been quite some time, so
It has. I am pleased to hear that. Well, my proposal is being considered. So, would you care to sit and talk a while?
He's a douche canoe.
well, I wouldn't be here if I decided to say no.
Excellent, excellent.
Although that would be a really funny joke.
No.
He looks
Leave.
at the three remaining accompaniments. I don't know how you would call it. The three remaining retainers that are accompanying you in the
My
room.
chaperones.
Yeah, chaperones. And kind of gestures for you all to please take a seat over here
Oh, he
On
wants
this-
to get some one-on-one
on this
time.
couch so that he and the young lady can sit together and talk.
I'm glad she's got a knife under that dress. That's all I'm saying.
And at this point, this is where we're going to end for tonight.
Aw.
So,
Just quick.
thank you all for joining us. I hope you had a good time. I know we went a little bit late. But hey, sometimes that's just how it works,
That's how
especially
Mafia
when
works.
these guys really like to role play and they do a great job, and I enjoy it. But we hope to see you next week as we continue here in Lord Buckhill's Manor with finding out whether or not Lanna is going to be wooed by Surtur Buckhill. And what does our sneaky little micro cat, the spider, find out, if anything? So, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Sayonara.
I'm sorry, that is the worst Twitch to have just every 5 seconds. You look beautiful today.
So live, you should probably not be saying that in case.
May contain strong.
Jason just
This video may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of similar quality at home. This video may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of
didn't get
similar
any beer,
quality
just let him
at
be.
home.
I didn't get
This
any
video may
calories from the
contain
beer.
strong
I needed
language,
something,
mild to
okay?
moderate
Beers
fantasy
don't offer
violence,
calories,
questionable
stupid.
jokes,
Did you know
and
that
the
alcohol is a
occasional fire
calorie?
hazard caused by rogue dragon breath.
It's a dead calorie.
Viewer
but it's a
discretion is
calorie.
advised.
Just like your braids.
Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of similar quality at home. This video may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of similar quality at home.
You just see
This video may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of similar quality at home. This video may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please
Chicken
do
tastes
not
great.
attempt anything involving dragons,
I know it tastes good.
fire, or
Like
jokes of
macro
similar
We'll be the
quality
judge of
at
that.
home. This video may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of similar quality at home. This video may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do
That
not
looks
attempt
like exactly
anything
enough to
involving
get him in front of
dragons,
Oscar.
Yeah, that would put
fire,
him
or
right in
jokes
there.
of similar quality at
And
home.
now you get your turn.
This video may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional
just
fire
fastball
hazard
like
caused by
perfect
rogue
spiral.
dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of similar quality at home. This video may contain strong
may be
language,
too tall to go
mild to
through the
moderate
doorway.
fantasy violence,
Why would he
questionable
bow
jokes,
beneath the door
and
when
the
he could
occasional
simply
fire
change the
hazard
door?
caused by
When he's
rogue
breaking
dragon breath.
That's right.
Viewer
It's like
discretion
this.
is
You're
You're
advised.
gonna want some
Please do
snacks.
not attempt anything involving
I'm
dragons,
good, I was
fire,
already
or jokes
snacking
of
the entire
similar
time I was
quality
watching
at
Yeah, but
home.
someday you're gonna want some more.
This video may contain
And I'll
strong
be there for
language,
you.
mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional
With all
fire
due
hazard
respect.
caused by rogue dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of similar quality at home. This video may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon breath.
Okay.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What?
Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of similar quality at home. This video may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of similar quality at home. This video may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of similar quality at home. This video may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon breath. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do not attempt anything involving dragons, fire, or jokes of similar quality at home. This video may contain strong language, mild to moderate fantasy violence, questionable jokes, and the occasional fire hazard caused by rogue dragon. Viewer discretion is advised.